What's good? Welcome to the BARNCAST. It's me, Hunter Bussey, in for Kyle today. We have some other people on deck soon, but how's everyone doing? Everyone doing good in the chat? And yes, Miami, Ohio did lose today, but it makes it interesting because they are considered one of the last teams in and Auburn one of the first four out. So it's going to be an interesting day. We need to show out, win or lose, and hopefully try to weasel our way into the tournament. So we'll see. But what's good? How's everybody? No, I'm not Charlie 5, but I am doing what I can. I'm doing my best. So I'm going to get some other people in here soon too. Brett's going to show up and potentially Zach Blackerby and Daryl Dapprich. So yeah, man, it's time for bid thieves. Oh no. What does that mean? So as I was saying a minute ago, so as of right now, according to Joe Lenardi, who apparently is the expert in all this, last four in: VCU, Texas, SMU, and Miami, Ohio. First four out: Indiana, New Mexico, Oklahoma, and Auburn. So let's just let's see how this is gonna go. Name dropping. Oh goodness. No, I don't think so. Hey, what's up? Morning, guys. Morning. Well, good morning. It's more like good afternoon. But yeah, Kentucky just beat Missouri 78-72. Tip-off is, according to ESPN, 3:25 Eastern, so that's 2:25 Central our time. So yeah, and I don't know how, all these, I don't really understand the bracketology when it comes to, like, Texas lost yesterday in the first four in, so I don't know. But hey, we got some friends here. If they're, let's see. There's Zach Blackerby. What up?
Hi.
And we got Trey. What up?
What up?
How are y'all feeling about the game?
Do we have an announced tip time yet?
3:25 Eastern, so 2:25 our time. So we got a little bit.
20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be back in a bit.
Okay. Well, what up?
Hello, how are you?
You and Zach were borderline matching.
Yes, I noticed that we're wearing the same polo.
Oh man! So what are your thoughts on all this? The first four and last four in, because Texas lost yesterday. Yeah. So I'm at the point now where I'm just confused, and it always this is why we don't need to be in the situation. If we would just win the games we were supposed to win, then we'd be fine. And honestly, it comes down, and it's kind of crazy to say this, but the Texas A&M game where they hit the buzzer beater and then took it away from us. If we win that game, I think we're in. We're fine. So,
I mean, I think if we beat Ole Miss, we're in. If we win one of the last few that we lost during the regular season, we're in. But I was looking at Miami, Ohio's schedule too. It was just like, what win are you going to stack up against St. John's and Florida? And I know you got to win your games, but like, you with Miami, Ohio, they won the ones that were in front of them, except for the quad 4 loss in the semifinals of the MAC.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Shout out to Reverend Barn Booster for the $4.99. Open your books to chapter 2 of the SEC tournament, Rocky Top Reckoning. Yeah. Man, I hope we can come out strong. Didn't we lose? I'm trying to think. What was it, by 8? It was like 8 or 10. Because I know we were down 10 at half, and then we kind of came back, and then they went on a run at the end, and we lost by. So,
well, they beat us last year in the tournament too. So it's a little bit of a lot of. I mean, obviously the Pearls in Tennessee, it's historic. So maybe there will be some fun storylines that Brew and Pearl can beat Tennessee for the first time in his career.
Yeah, some people are saying that Auburn is currently in, according to the new updated. According to ESPN, as of like 5 minutes ago, we're still out. So I know they're not the end all be all, but that's, I don't know. Some people have us in some places, some people have us out. Again, we did to ourselves. We're in this situation. So I personally, like, if we make the tournament, I'm happy for Steven. If we don't, it's just kind of where we're at. But
yeah.
Who is your projected MVP today?
MVP today, I'm going to go Keyshawn Murphy because they've got some bigs down low, and if we're going to win the game, we got to match up with them pretty well. So I think if we're going to win, Murphy's got to have another good day.
Yeah, I'm hoping KO can bring over the the momentum that he had from yesterday. What he had 22 points yesterday and was hot from 3. So I'm hoping he can have a good game. But I agree with you. I think Murph is due for a big one. I mean, besides the technical foul, which was really stupid of him yesterday, which I get as an emotional game at your former school, and they've been talking trash ever since the loss and even before that game. He was playing emotional. Hopefully he can get up for this game, and hopefully the team as a whole knows what's on the line here. So
yeah.
No, I appreciate that. People got me as their MVP. I appreciate that.
You're the real MVP.
If you're UMass, what was the score of this game? Oh, it was kind of close. Like I thought it was
close. It was in the 80s. I think it was like
it says 87, 83. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where
there it is.
Okay, so Joe Lenardi is on right now. So I don't know. Hang on. Let me see if I can turn the volume up on this. See. My monitor actually has volume. Can you hear that? No. Okay. So, all right. So it still has Miami, Ohio first in at large bid, first 4 out, back in NCAA field with a win versus Tennessee. So we have to win, according to Joe Lenardi.
That's crazy. But Missouri was on the bubble line last night, I thought, and them losing today which is crazy that they're on the bubble line. But I mean, I don't know. I think that's what I saw last night. Could be crazy, but you just stack the records. It's what the college football argument of you just win the ones in front of you, so you don't schedule any tough teams. Yeah, Missouri's got the last bye. It's hard to see Texas's last 4 in when we still have that win over them too.
And we I mean, I know we struggled against them in the first half, but we pulled away in the second. So it wasn't like it was I don't know, man. It's so confusing. I miss the days where we were in and we didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Look, they're showing the stats right now. Strength of schedule, net SOS rank, 340th for Miami, Ohio, and 4th for Auburn. So, and I was texting some people too earlier today. I was saying, would it not make great TV and a great game if Miami, Ohio, and Auburn had to play each other based off all the trash talk that's been going on? Oh, I would pull up. I don't know where the game would be. I'd get a ticket.
Dayton, Ohio. First 4. Home field for them, which is fine. I mean, that's fine. But that would be they haven't played a quad 1 team this year. I mean, that's to be funny.
That's so crazy to me.
I saw something earlier
but oh my gosh, they haven't played nobody.
No.
I saw
something earlier that said, if Miami, Ohio played Auburn's schedule and had the 31-0 record, they'd be a 1 seed for sure, but they're them. And I'm like, well, yeah, if they played Auburn's record and had 31-0 record, I'd hope they'd be the number 1 seed overall.
Yeah.
But I just don't understand I don't know. I'm just kind of I don't have great expectations for this game. I've never been super confident ever against Tennessee for some reason. They're always
Tennessee's they've been kind of a pain in the butt for us, if you will. They always have our number. It never fails. We've gotten some licks at them in the SEC tournament, like in 2019 when we went to the Final Four with Jared and Bryce and Chuma. That game we played like the freaking Warriors. So another super chat from Reverend Barn Booster. Thanks for the 199. Steven's about to have the game of his life as head coach. Yeah, no, I agree. He's gonna have to coach his tail off to pull this off. I hope we can. Tennessee is just so deep and so good. That's the problem. If Bama beat them, but Bama's a 2 seed technically, I think, or 4 seed maybe, according to some. They're in that window of a 2, 3, or a 4 from what I've been seeing around just X and everything. So dude, it's going to be this is why I like college basketball, but when your team is in, and granted, we haven't played like we want to be in it, you know what I mean? Correct. But I still as a fan, I'd like to see us make it, but it wouldn't upset me if we didn't, if that makes sense. Just because of how this season has gone. But that's just me.
It'll be a lot less heartache. It'll be nice not having to, rip up my bracket the first weekend when we lose. But if we make the first four and we'll beat Miami, Ohio the first weekend, that would be great.
I'm being dead serious. Could you imagine the magnitude? Like, I know it's not going to be like a major matchup, right? If we had to play them in the first four, but just all of the trash talk off the court, I think would make a lot of buzz for this game. That's just me.
Well, I know this is going to sound weird, but Dick Vitale and Barkley are calling one of the first four games, and you bet your bottom dollar they may throw BP on the call as well for that. That would be insane. Yeah,
Bruce is there today. I don't know if you saw. He's back on Instagram. I don't know if you saw that, and he was
great.
Yeah, he posted like a video of him at the arena, or not at the arena. He was like on the some restaurant last night where there was live music going on, and he was like saying "War Eagle" and stuff like that. But it's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be an interesting day. But I have faith. But at the same time, I've got my heart ripped out before, so I'm cautiously optimistic today. I'll just say that
it was good getting. It was good getting the win yesterday. I think we're playing with house money now.
There's Bruce with a child.
Maybe
I think that's is that it's got to be one of his grandkids. That what's his face from oh, it is. Showing old Tennessee highlights right now.
I think that's Steven's kid.
That you think that's Steven's kid?
It could be, but it also Steven's kid's young.
Yeah, they're showing all the highlights.
I'm very behind you, by the way, because my
Are
TV
you?
for some reason. Yeah.
Like they're showing all highlights of current SEC commentators that played at Tennessee.
Rod Slay.
And then they're going to flip over to the guy that's calling the game in a minute.
Are
they both calling the game?
Oh, they're Steven.
No.
He played with Steven.
Oh, that's right. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm on I'm watching off of my PlayStation right now, and I put I have like a massive Ethernet cable going from like the back of my room through like behind my bed through the wall going to my console. And ever since I did that, it has been like pure lightning fast. But it's also whenever we do this, everyone's like, slow down, you're ahead. And I'm like, I can't help it.
It's like you're at the arena. I can't slow down.
Oh my goodness. And then my phone will occasionally play Spoiler 2 with the Apple Sports app. I don't know if you have that, but like I'll find out if we'll be up, like, it'll be 2 possessions ahead of me. And I'm like, dadgum.
It's like when we start our
throws the internet's faster than Lightning McQueen. Yeah, I'm hoping that and I think I saw it in the chat just a minute ago too, that someone said that Tennessee is known for occasionally falling asleep in this tournament. So I'm hoping we'll catch them on that thing today, but we'll see if they're in that type of mode.
I hope Amit's kind of rusty coming back, because that would be nice to get him kind of sleepwalking into this one.
Yeah.
I assume he's going to be on a little bit of a time pitch count, whatever you want to call it in basketball, but because they were showing it earlier, he like did something with his ankle or leg against Bama, that tied up there. That didn't look good. So
yeah. What is Alyssa Lang doing? Oh, they're having a staring contest. This is the problem when you have a game that's scheduled to go at 2 and they do all these pregame things, and it causes a delay for nearly 30 minutes. That's just nuts to me. But yeah, no, I'm seeing people saying if we lose, Miami, Ohio deserted. I mean, they're in regardless right now, according to Joe Lenardi. So I still think, though, if we win today, it would be cool to see us have to play them in the first 4 in. I think that would be fun, but also like, let's get it done. Let's, it's time to nut up or shut up. So
well, and it would be just like Auburn to go first 4, and then it's like, oh crap, we're gonna lose to Miami. That's gonna just add to the you lost to Yale, you lost to Miami, Ohio. It's not easy being an Auburn fan.
Yes, I did win a state championship. For whoever's asking that, I won it in tennis. I know it doesn't look like it. I know, man.
Where'd you go to high school?
Briarwood.
Briarwood, gotcha.
Yeah.
I was at Pell City, so
okay, that's what's up. I don't look like a tennis player, but at one point in my life, I used to.
there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited. I wish I could go. I would like to go to this tournament one day, just to, I guess, either cover it or just to go.
Yeah.
But people are. I knew I shouldn't have brought that up. The chat is. Oh goodness, one specific person. You can probably figure out who it is. Who is this? Oh, is that part of the Tennessee mascot? Is this Daniel Boone looking dude? Is that a thing? I don't know Tennessee water like that.
That sounds right. Oh yeah. Maybe it's the guy that runs with their. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Can't say I paid attention to too much Tennessee athletics.
We got a super chat. Let's see. There it is. If Kyle is out today, I'll DM you the Brad Law video, Hunter. Oh man, Zach will be here if you want to send it to him too. I don't know if you have a way to contact him, but he'll be on here at tip. But yeah, he's been making Brad Law edits based off the. Did you watch any of yesterday's Barncast with the whole Creed thing?
Oh no, I was.
Backstory: Kyle and Zach, I think it was both him and Zach, told Brad to kind of secretly insert parts of the Auburn Creed in the baseball broadcast, and I think he successfully got the whole Creed in there. And they're making shirts that said "I just creeded." And
oh yeah, that was what he was showing. When I came in yesterday before I got Old Yeller, I saw it.
But yeah. Oh goodness. Oh sorry. Yeah, Pat Adams hater 95. Yeah, for the super chat. Thanks for the 499.
Great name. Great name.
Is he arrested? By the way, because he was on the last game.
He's not. The ones that were warming up, it did not look like him.
Oh goodness. Yeah, if it was if it was Pat Adams, I'd be like, we're gonna be here till freaking 9 o'clock.
Yeah, Cal's gonna be able to get back on.
Oh my gosh, we got another super chat from Reverend Barn Booster. Breaking news: Notre Dame declines their invite to March Madness. It's been promised by the committee that they're a top 12 team next year. And they'll be in automatically.
We need to get one of those. If we're one of the top 68 teams in the country, we get in.
That's a joke. And this and I'm sure you've seen it, and I don't know how serious they are about it, and I kind of hope they're not serious about it, but them extending the field of 68
What did Hunter do? What did Hunter do, chat? Goodness gracious.
I'm sorry. I let it happen. It happened on my watch.
Sorry, you're good.
I don't have Hunter's number either, so I couldn't text him. I was like, Hunter. We're also
he was calling me.
Oh gosh.
And I was like, my power went out.
Oh no.
Like, my power went out.
Forgot to pay the power bill.
He forgot to pay the power bill. No, what actually happened to Hunter? Wrong answers only. Let's hear it. Have we gotten to all the super chats? Trey, do you know?
I think so. I think yes, we saw that one.
That's funny, Barn Booster. I heard that we revealed his like true identity. That's what Kyle was telling me. Since we won yesterday.
I was not.
Looks like we're about to get going. Finally.
Yeah. We got the A crew calling us today. Who's your Hunter was asking me earlier, who's your MVP of this game if we win? Like who do you think has to step up the most for us to win? Tahad. That's fair.
Tahad Pettiford and Keyshawn Hall.
Yeah, would like to see like 20 out of him efficiently.
Are there Auburn shirts that say "Lock It In"?
They're all the Nike shirts.
But does every school have one that says "Lock It In"?
Mm-hmm.
I need an Auburn one of those. Brett, let's lock in, my guy.
Lock in.
You ready to rock and roll?
Hunter doesn't have good power. Apparently, he didn't pay his power bill, so he's not here. But we do what we can do.
Unbelievable.
I got some barbecue.
Like if you're gonna start the broadcast, Pringles slap so hard. If you're gonna start the broadcast 25 minutes early, make sure you paid your power bill.
He was calling me. I was on the road. I was driving back to Auburn. And he called me. He was like, "Where are you? We got to get this thing started. The people want us." And I was like, "All right, man." And then his power bill goes out. I mean, what are we doing?
At this point, Hunter cannot have controls to the Barncast anymore. If you know, you know.
No,
I'm going to be honest, Reverend Barn Booster. Kyle came up to me at church last night, and he's like,
1 second.
"Hey, are you going to be able to, like, tag in some tomorrow?" And I'm like, "For some of it, sure." It's like, "Hey, Hunter said he's got it, but if you could hop in just so he's not by himself." And I'm like, "You went to Hunter first." Okay.
Dang.
All right.
Wow.
He's going to start 25 minutes early.
He had an opportunity, and look what happened.
To be fair, the game was supposed to start at 2, but every SEC basketball fan should know.
We know better.
SEC start.
At least we're able to see the start of it, right?
That's
All right. What are y'all
news.
seeing? Let's make sure we're all
Just tipped. Just tipped for me.
Oh,
No way.
I'm very behind. So
I just got
it's
the
gonna be
tip
fun.
now. Come on.
We
All right,
haven't
I'm
even
back.
jumped yet.
All right, I jumped ahead, Zach. We should be good. All right, that is not a good start. Mercy.
Who came off of him? Trey, you watch it. You watch it live and tell us who comes off it.
I missed it.
Okay.
I fumbled the bag. That's my
No,
bad.
you're fine.
Everyone knows we are a second half team, anyways.
What Murphy, what are you doing?
Wow.
Well, I guess Amon's back.
All right. This team in must-win games, they don't typically come out. I don't think they know.
Oh God.
There we go. There we go.
All right. And just like that.
We were recording tomorrow's Locked on Auburn, Daryl and I, before this got going.
Mm-hmm.
just kept it all football since we're doing a reaction show after. And I got a notification from like my credit card app, and like my wife just went crazy at Dillard's halfway through. And I can't wait to go back and look at it and see if you can tell, because like I just feel like I just got shook halfway through that.
Not Dillard's.
And I was about to figure out what was about to happen, but then I got a call saying that somebody's power went out, that I had to go hop back on the broadcast. So I still don't have answers.
Yeah,
I think we should.
There's things that we don't have. Hunter doesn't have power, and I don't have answers of what happened at Dillard's.
And
So that's
Auburn
where we're
doesn't
at.
have. It doesn't seem that like they have the fight in them when must-win games.
Yeah, that's
Really-
right too.
We really needed Ament to not be in this game.
For sure. We needed Tennessee to mail it in to get healthy for the tournament.
Why would
That's-
you play him though? That's my. I would be so mad if I was a Tennessee fan and their seed does not change by beating us. Why are you going to play your best player?
Are they not with Alabama though in that like 2 to 4 range? Or are they low? Or they? I've kind of.
I think they're going to stick. I think they're going to stick at the at a 4-5. I mean,
4-5.
maybe they go up to a 4 with this tournament. I think they'll stay in the 5 range.
Chat, everybody comment something that you or someone else doesn't have. Auburn doesn't have perimeter defense. That's a good one.
One of y'all give me the time on the clock. I've got 17:35.
I think that's what mine's at too. There's a
That's mine
stoppage
at too.
for me. I guess we fouled. No. All right. 17:30 for me.
I might be at that too. I'm watching a replay right now. Yeah, you're a little ahead. So how much was the Dillard's damage?
More than I feel like it should have been.
Felt like there was no sales. Bought everything for full price.
But if it was for the kids, it's all that matters.
Well, that's part of it, right? For sure.
Come on, you got to make your
My
threes.
mother-in-law's in town, and it's just they just do nothing but shop when she's here. It's
You got to just survive the weekend.
like, oh, your mom's down for a week. Let me go get another mortgage real quick.
Dang. Golly. We're wondering why Zach starts another show next week.
Yeah,
Locked
right.
on Miami, Ohio next week.
Yeah. Oh wow, Zach's posting 4 shows a day now. Wow.
Yeah.
We need sign of life from Hunter. This is I'm worried. I'm worried about our friend.
I don't think he's okay. There's not even a storm in the area. I don't know why he's.
Wow, it's straight to voicemail. Hope he is okay.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I tried to call him too, and it did the same thing. I bet he's faking it. I bet he just doesn't want to be here right now.
Super chat from Lynn. Thanks for saving the Barncast, Zach. No, I think Trey is actually the
No, I
Unsubscribe
panicked.
here.
I panicked, and I thought my internet was off. So I was like, let's try to rejoin, and then realize, oh,
that makes sense. Yeah, because you saw him freeze. That makes sense.
yes.
I'm in. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I don't think anyone cares. Zach, I'm in Kyle's account right now, so I can take this entire ship down with us if we want.
Sweet.
If it gets bad enough, we can take this entire thing down.
The final broadcast of all time.
It is good to know that more than one person has like control of
Power.
stuff. So that actually is nice.
The power.
Should probably get you a login, Trey.
No misclicks though. We're gonna try and stay away from
But
that.
I thought you were telling him no to me getting a login. I was like, oh, well, that's fine too.
Hey, it's 6-7.
Hey, Sway made a free throw. Everybody celebrate.
That's worth celebrating. I'm not doing it, Zach.
Should we do a Cinco de Mayo Barncast? Just a thought.
Man, Margs and Barncast do not need to mix. Or maybe they do. I don't know.
Well, can you imagine if it's a baseball night? We're just like,
does Auburn baseball play that night? Because we could totally do that.
If it's a Tuesday, if it's a Saturday, a Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
It's a Tuesday.
It's a Tuesday. Okay, I got to look this up now.
Do we play? We probably are on the road. I'm sure.
I'm gonna pull their schedule up right now. This could be something. All right, let's see.
Daryl Dapper's fan asking if Hunter Bussey is still alive. We're trying to get confirmation.
At UAB.
Oh, he just texted me.
We could barncast that at UAB. That'll probably be the game that's played at Regents Field.
It is.
All right. We're either going or we're barncasting it with chips and queso. We're gonna go to El Mariachi here in Auburn, and we're gonna.
No, we need to go to is 9-time here? 9-time champion who's in the chat a lot. He owns a Mexican restaurant in Opelika. We should just go there.
No way.
Yeah, he said he knows us anytime.
Oh my gosh, 9-time champion! If you are in the chat right now, please set us up with free. I need free chips and queso. I'm still a student.
Oh, this is hilarious. Is your mother-in-law in town? Ford Stokes at Active Wealth Management.
Dang.
Can help. Scan that code. Scan that code. Oh, that's so funny. Shout out to Ford.
I just found all the graphics.
Oh no.
That was our thumbnail today for today's Village Vice.
That one's good. I'm trying to find the funniest ones. Man, some of them feel like they've disappeared out of here.
Kyle loves to delete them.
We have this, but didn't this get updated? We need a new one.
No, I think that's Jovich. Yeah, that's the old one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have any good videos in here.
Yeah, Kyle deletes them all. It's unbelievable.
That's incredible. Don't ever do that again, Kyle. Here we go.
You know what's wild? An octopus doesn't just have one heart. It's got 3 of them. 2 pump blood to the gills, and the 3rd sends it everywhere else. Pretty amazing, right?
AI is wild.
There's our Cinco de Mayo video. It's just Brad. Hi, Albinator. I sent you a DM about Bradlaw Creed video. Please tell me you're looking into that right now, Zach.
Look into what?
The Creed video with Bradlaw.
Where do I want you to send that? Send that to
You said he sent it on X.
Can I download it from X? Let's see. Like, I really don't want to give y'all my email.
Kyle did it.
I know, and I think he regrets it. I'm not seeing it on X. Not seeing it on X. Send it to lockedonauburn@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So if you have any memes for today, send it to lockedonauburn@gmail.com. I don't check that one a ton.
That email account will never see peace again.
That's fine. The only thing I use, that's my all the media communication from Auburn goes to that one. So that's the only thing I use it for.
Gillespie has 2 fouls already, so that's, I guess, good. We need their.
Who was that? Who was that on?
Gillespie.
Their point guard.
Oh, nice. He went off against us, didn't he?
I think so.
Really? An undersized point guard went off against us? No.
Fair. Yeah. Fair.
No, not us. Dang. Slay just made 2 of 2.
We are so back.
It's got to be the end times.
Zach, I don't know if you saw yesterday's Barncast, but every time we would do something bad, Kyle would just say, "Oh, it's time to old yeller this team," and then we would turn around and do something good. He's like, "Oh, we're back," and I was like, I left early because my wife wanted to go drive minivans just to see if we needed one. Did
y'all get one?
Yeah, please tell me she decided you don't need one.
We bought a minivan when we were pregnant with our third kid, and it's the best thing we've ever bought in our lives.
With number 2 coming soon, I'm ready to commit to it. But it's got to be
it's incredible. One. It's a life changer. Seriously.
No.
Brett's like, no, I am not in that stage of life. Please stop. I've been pleased with us defensively so far, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Does your minivan have the vacuum in it in the back seat?
No, but we have the vacuum.
Okay.
And we can use it in the back seat. Bang! Keyshawn.
I didn't see it, but I'm excited.
We're up 3.
Which Keyshawn is it?
Which one do you think?
The one that you would feel. Well, actually, I don't know. Which one would you feel more comfortable taking a 3?
Yes.
At this point of the year, yes.
Oh man, that's a bad foul.
Zach, I don't know if we win. I don't know who's going on the graphic tomorrow because we have such a short bench. I'm trying to do all the players.
Yeah, you can reuse people for sure.
It's gonna be Blake.
Do like Jonah. Someone that has nothing to do with it.
It's gonna be Philip. It's gonna be Philip and Blake.
Philip.
That's our.
What do y'all think about him saying punked? Did y'all see his interview?
I think I saw a little bit of it.
He said Tennessee punked at us. It was incredible. The best thing I've ever heard. Whoa. That was loud. Oh, he missed a layup. Take him out. He's hurt. I think they should play the rest of the game without him.
Phone it in.
Up 5.
Oh my goodness, Zach. We went on that 6-0 run you promised us a couple games ago.
I love a good 6-0 run.
I think that
All
might
right, I got an AI video of Brad, so we'll play that at stoppage.
Listen, we might as well just win the whole thing.
Yeah, why not? All right, here we go.
If you hear Fortunate Son, you're cooked, brah.
If you hear what?
Fortunate
Son?
What is that?
I don't know.
You don't know what that song is?
It's a song? Is it a Creed song?
Can we play that, or is that
No,
copyright?
we can't.
Go,
Enough has gone wrong with this stream already. Let's don't do this, please.
No, Zach, go mute your mic and go listen. There's no way you haven't heard Fortunate Son. That's like one of the most famous songs. There's no way you haven't heard that. Oh, guess who texted me?
Wrong answers only. Stephen Pearl.
Can I just show? I'm just going to show y'all the text that Hunter sent. He just texted me. Hunter said,
I have heard that song. You were correct.
Can y'all read that? Hunter said, Alabama Power is cheese.
So no Alabama Power sponsorship. Got it.
I don't think there is another power that you can get in the state of Alabama. I think you've got one option. I've got power, so they can't be all that bad.
Oh, there's another one.
Yeah, Fortunate Son is not Creed.
He apparently sent a Creed one too.
You can sway.
That one's got to be probably a little bit funnier. I feel like, Zach, you're kind of in that mode right now where you're like, if I just don't acknowledge the game is happening, we'll keep scoring.
I mean, we're like quietly up 7. Like
12-0 run.
All right, they scored. But even when they score, like we're making it really hard on them.
Yeah.
Which I love.
Poor Brad.
That's
He just
right.
gets named.
That's why Hunter doesn't have power right now. Whoever made that just took up the entire city of Birmingham's power.
I think it's a term of endearment for Brad.
Hunter just asked, is anyone back in yet? I'm going to say no.
I already answered him. So.
Well, what happened to me? What happened to me in this instance? What did Trey do? Trey had to go look at more minivans.
All right, let's get a score. Let's go on another 6-0 run. Let's just do it real quick.
And there's Blake. Okay, I don't want to say anything about this game, but yesterday Blake really surprised me. Blake was one of the reasons why we kind of propelled a little bit there in the middle.
He plays pretty good defense.
He plays hard. Sometimes it's just a little out of control.
Keyshawn Hall, man.
Why would you pull up there? But Freeman's always there.
Yes.
Zach, I don't like the hair in front of me. I feel like this is when
I know I'm normally behind everybody. I don't know what's up.
Oh, I'm very behind.
I feel like I'm watching it on TV and I accidentally look down at my phone and like the Auburn Sports app like tells me the game and I'm like, gosh dang it. We lost.
Bang. I just saw the Kevin Overton 3.
Man. Where's Brad at right now?
I don't know. I'll ask him. Oh no, he's traveling to
Missouri.
Yeah.
Zach, you
Need to sweep that this weekend.
Can we play the video during this commercial break of Jovic saying
that one?
Every time someone mentions a video, Zach, you need to that one?
Like, just never prepared for it.
If Hunter comes back in, immediately hit that. This is like entrance music.
all right, y'all ready for this? I'm not downloading this because I don't feel like it. So we're just going to watch it the old-fashioned way. Y'all ready?
It's dangerous. I don't know if you should do that.
Pressure because we lost last time against Tennessee. They punked us, and we very remember that game, and we will prepare to this game like much better than last time. And today's been team win. I didn't be good today, but I will step up now to help my teammates to get win. This is much important thing for our fans, for our family.
This is much important for all fans.
I love him.
Punking it.
I hope we keep him.
We can't lose him, Sway, and Freeman, in my opinion, and I want to keep Todd personally.
And Overton. We need Overton back.
I forgot. I thought Overton was a senior personally. But
Overton needs to be.
I did like the first half of the year, and somebody's like, "Yeah, he's got another year," and I looked into him like, "Oh, okay." I thought he was done for some reason. I'm with you.
Overton could very well be the Miles Kelly of last year. If we let him just run the two and shoot, he could easily be a Miles Kelly.
And defensively, I mean, like I feel like he's our best defender this year. I mean, we put him on Hubbard all game.
I'll sync back up when it comes back, guys.
What are y'all's thoughts on us playing on a potential first four matchup between us and Miami, Ohio?
I think
I want it bad.
I think
so bad.
That would be so nice. That'd be the game that Vitale and Barkley call probably.
I would love for I think we would beat them by 20, and I'm being completely serious too.
I think so too, but if we didn't, we'd have to wear that one for sure.
I think it's one of those games that could be either a blowout or we would, do what we did against Yale and let them stay in it late.
We'd absolutely either blow out or lose. There's no winning a close game.
Well, I mean, it's either we win or we lose,
That's true.
That's fair.
We would either score more points than them or they would score more points than us. Those are the only two ways I see it.
Can they? I mean, what happens if you tie in March?
You go to overtime.
Both teams move
And then
on.
you go to overtime. Am I right?
Should go on a shirt. Overtime, more like overton.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
All right, I just paused there for like 10 seconds.
Rick Barnes always looks so I don't know, he just always looks so like just mad every time he does something.
I feel like he's like emotionless.
Yeah, that's it. He has no like nothing going on. He's just straight
Like, comparatively to guys like Bruce and Steven. And I mean, Steven's a lot less emotional than Bruce, but like Oates is very fiery. And
I don't know. I feel like Steven yells more than Bruce did.
Steven,
You're joking.
Steven has broken more
Steven's
technology in Neville Arena than Bruce has.
Yeah. Steven definitely squats more than Bruce does during the game.
The power squat's crazy.
I saw he got the Todd Golden stool yesterday.
The Todd Golden stool. Oh my gosh. Oh, Keyshawn Hall. What was that?
Some of them are just not even close. Oh, Blake Mashalik locked down.
Why does it feel like when we pass it to Hall, it's like almost like a last ditch effort? It feels like we're like, I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do it anyway.
We run our offense, and then we just, if it doesn't work, we just say, all right, Hall, do something. Throw it up. Have y'all noticed that Hall has not been getting whistles like he did at the beginning of the year?
But he gets them at the end of the game.
Yeah, maybe they just don't like his unethical hoops.
Ethical hoops.
Golly. Is that Jovic that took out the dude down low? Was that Blake?
Blake knocked the guy over that possession.
What's up, Paul?
Y'all see that replay?
Blake just sent someone to the floor. Oh, I can't stand Blake. It's awesome. It's so good.
I don't think he was expecting that. Where the heck are you throwing that ball?
All right, Keyshawn Hall, you're banned from taking shots for the rest of the first half.
Keyshawn Hall is the most like not fun player to watch sometimes, man.
I wish we would do a lineup with put Murphy in, Pettiford in, and then take Hall out.
And just leave it that way.
I don't know why Steven plays him. I guess maybe it's the factor of like someone has to pull off to help or against him, or I don't know.
I mean, we have no one else.
Except KO. I mean, if Overton, yeah, I don't know. Tahad always plays better when Hall's not near him.
I'm a big fan of Suit Steven, by the way.
I am too.
I think-
I'd like that to
I
be
think-
kind of his thing.
Yeah,
All
absolutely.
right,
I like
only
it when
3-point
Bruce
lead
did it.
now. Let's get a score. Be a great time for a 6-0 run. You know what I mean?
6-0 run.
This feels like
Zach, do we have any music that could inspire a 6-0 run?
I don't know.
Yeah, 1 second.
Oh, come on. Oh my gosh, Freeman takes some of the most disgusting 3 balls.
What a bad possession that was. That's not how you start a 6-0 run. I'll tell you
Guy
that.
falls wide open corner 3 and you airball it.
Is Kyle alive? Where is he? No clue.
Yeah.
No clue. I know he's not here, but I don't know where he is. He didn't tell me.
He's yeah. He's probably with Hunter. him and Hunter
His
probably.
power probably went out.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
that
it.
storm in Auburn last night was pretty bad.
I slept straight through all the storms last night.
I did too.
I was up
I
at
did
3 a.m.
I saw it on the radar, and I was
I'll be right back, guys.
All right. Well, just me and you now.
There goes his power.
Just us now.
Why does Amit remind me a lot of Jabari?
We take
Maybe the 10 he's wearing.
How do some of our threes look so ugly?
I'm back.
Wow, that's quick.
I just got a great photo of you, by the way.
Sweet.
Oh, hey, here's the lineup with Murphy and Tahad, by the way.
Oh, good. This is what I asked for. You know, it's bad that we look terrible taking shots, but it's also good that they look terrible taking shots. So here we are.
It really does seem like we have more effort defensively.
Does it feel like every time we play Tennessee, it's just one of the most like god awful
fight
games you've watched? Like it's just
but that's just like Tennessee as a whole, right?
Yeah,
I feel like
that game
every
last year.
game. Go
that
up with
game
it.
last year.
How is that not a
years off my
foul?
life.
How did you drop the ball? How did you miss that? What an awful possession that was.
What is happening?
There were 4 unbelievably bad things that just happened.
And he's gonna bang that, isn't he? No, he missed it. I feel like we're just fighting for who can be worse on the offensive side of the ball.
Okay. Who was that? Was that Freeman?
No, that was Tahad.
That was Tahad?
Yeah.
Just let him do that.
Does anyone in the chat own a Mexican restaurant besides 9-time champion?
It'd be wild if we had
Is
2
that why
members of our community.
Is that why he's always on Southeastern 16, their channel, dropping super chats?
Oh, I don't know.
It's all that money he's making. Oh my god! Oh my god! Trey just
Did he fall? What was that?
Positions to more
Are
comfortable.
you okay? You good?
Yes, I'm good. Yes.
It sounded like you just turned the camera off, slapped someone, and disappeared.
I wanted to sit on my couch.
Oh. All right. Well, anyone have any good AI videos?
Yeah, somebody make something. So Apple released a new type of Mac, the Neos.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen this?
Mm-mm.
I got one yesterday. I like it so far.
Oh, you bought one?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Breaking news. Zach is rich.
No wonder his wife goes crazy at Dillard's.
It's so small.
Let's see what your
Whoa.
back. Open it up. I want to see what the keyboard looks like.
It looks like a
Whoa.
normal one. It's just small.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
It looks like a normal one, just small.
How much smaller is it than the MacBook Air? Because that's what I've got.
These are only 13-inch, so I don't know what the Air.
Mine's 15, so it's about 2 inches. That's not a bad deal for like a little personal computer.
What if it's not a personal computer?
Is it a work computer?
I feel like everything's a work computer, right? When all you do is work all the time, everything's a work whatever, you know?
Is that
Work
Hunter
lunch.
Hunter just sent this long string of texts. It went from
Hunter's going through it right now. I'm getting some of them too.
It went
Poor
from
buddy.
service is too bad where I'm at. I hope they draft me and put me on the front line. Tree fell on a power line in my neighborhood.
Hunter's not texting me. I feel left out.
That's funny. Can we get a card of the day?
Card of the day.
Card of the day. Am I sitting? I got my PSA submission for next week right here. Do I have any Auburn stuff in here?
What is PSA?
It's where you go send them off to get graded.
Oh, nice. That's dope.
Oh, you're talking like sports cards. Okay.
Yeah. I've shown this one before, but it's been a while. Jabari Smith, numbered
wow.
to 2. It's got like a hat in there. It's a thick boy. Jabari
Wow.
Smith,
Looks good.
let's go.
Any other basketball ones?
Man, I got a good bit of Janais behind me. I got a bunch of Tahads. Boy, did I buy those at the wrong time.
There's a chat that's making me laugh, but I can't show it.
I appreciate your restraint.
If I talk it out, then I won't do it. Steven hasn't worn the same suit jacket twice for a game.
You can't.
Pretty happy.
You either have to wear the same one every time or never wear the
same one
twice.
Again. It's like, and I hate to say his name, but Nate Oates. You can't lie. The man has some good blazers.
I think he has the worst blazers in basketball.
All right. They just missed a free throw.
Gooey fries? Does Nashville have gooey fries? That's a great question.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore.
Can someone tell me how Texas is in the last four in, and a certain team that's playing today in orange and blue beat Texas? Does wins and losses not matter anymore?
It's because they did not lose to Ole Miss, Mississippi State, and Oklahoma.
They lost to Ole Miss last night.
But what's the record?
You know what?
About Todd. What the heck?
It's they're like 20-12 or something, or 20-13, but they've played they didn't play a hard non-con.
Oh, somebody's asking for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
I think a little bit of it is recency bias. I think it's kind of how you're playing in the what are we challenging here? Ball off Tennessee.
If it went off of us or Tennessee. I think it went off of us, but there's a chance it may have skimmed Tennessee. That was a good block by Tahad.
That was a great block.
They would have called it a foul yesterday. Let's see.
Hey, it went off his head. It went off his hair. It went off Gillespie's hair.
Yep, that's our ball.
That's our ball.
Ain't that our ball? We need that LeBron clip.
Oh, Steven's got the stool back out.
That's our ball, ain't it?
Graham had it as like a thing at some point.
Have y'all seen those memes where it's like me in Spanish class when teacher asks what tree is? It's the LeBron clip. Hey, ain't that our ball? So good. We got the ball back.
Woo! Zach, what's your Yu-Gi-Oh card?
I've got two. I'll show this one first. Blue Eyes White Dragon, signed by the voice actor of the show.
Wow.
Cool. Which is very cool. Very happy about that. That card was in my deck growing up. Then I got him to sign it and slabbed it up. So that's kind of cool. A little nostalgia. So for lunch this week, I've started chopping up lettuce, turkey, salami, and cheese. I chop it up really finely. I put a little Italian dressing on it, mix it up, put it in a wrap, and y'all, it has killed.
Do you heat it up or leave it cold?
Leave it cold.
That sounds about right. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I don't think it would be. I'm pro heating stuff up for sure. I don't know if this one would make sense for that, but I don't like warm lettuce. You know what I mean?
How's that foul?
Man, he just took the ball straight out of his hands.
Yeah, that's two straight possessions where they've just taken it from us.
Why do I feel like this first half has taken forever?
Because it has, Brett. We also started this broadcast 25 minutes early.
Well, that was because we were scheduled to tip off at 2, but everyone should know better by now.
Hunter was excited to talk about the bubble until his power went out. Just let it go. Box out there.
I didn't think Hunter was going to let me in for a minute there. He started it. I was like, oh, I'm just chilling
It's like,
I
this
saw
is-
you sitting there. I hopped in, and I'm like, I'm gonna stay here too. Like, if he wants to solo this for a second, I'm letting him have his moment.
he was like, this is my show. I'm taking
This is
over.
my
Like,
show.
brother, you can have it.
Tennessee has only taken 4 threes in the first half against us. I feel like that is not what you want to do if you want to beat us.
There have been 13 made field goals this game.
It does not feel like we're winning. I'll tell you that.
I don't know what this game feels like. I feel like we should just restart.
Feels like a 6-0 run's happening.
First to 50 wins, maybe?
Oh, we're halfway
Oh
there.
my gosh. Thank you for the
What a
rubber.
roll. What about
Thank you for the rubber rims.
vintage to Hod Pettiford?
Bang.
And look who's coming in, baby.
Is Keyshawn Hall?
It's punketed.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna take
Chance of a 6-0 run goes away.
But what if we did a 6-2 run? Would that be slightly okay?
Now let's just start it over. Let's do a 6-0 run right now.
6-0
Hod's
run
gonna
right now.
try and heat check here, and it's gonna be the most god awful 3 you've ever seen.
Mhm.
Yep.
Whoop.
Oh, who did they get that on? Tennessee?
They're staying down there. Sit out on them.
Why does Murphy always look so mad after he gets fouled? Like, I feel like Murphy's about to like rip someone's face off when they foul him. He's so mad.
Did we
Like,
put Keyshawn Hall back in?
Yes.
yeah, he gave up that layup. He didn't.
Oh, of course he did. Got it.
I don't think someone in the chat asked, why does everyone pick on Auburn? I don't think people necessarily pick on Auburn. I just think we notice it more since we're Auburn fans. Like, if you're a South Carolina fan, if you're a Kentucky fan, you probably think the same way about your team.
Ooh, good play.
I think this year's been a little elevated because Bruce has been the nature of everything that's happened, and Bruce has been on TV.
Yeah.
And the stuff with Miami, Ohio, and just
Yeah,
the
he needs-
schedule in general.
He needs to stop talking about this stuff. Like, everyone knows how Steven was hired. You don't need to go out and say it. You don't need to go blast it to the world.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know another undefeated coach in the SEC tournament.
Other than Steven?
Other
You
than
better,
Steven.
you better knock on wood right now.
I just knocked on wood.
I mean, you could make the case that technically Bucky McMillan.
If Bucky wins tonight.
Bucky's technically undefeated right now. He hasn't played, but you can't lose if you don't play.
I used to say this all the time to my Bama friends that Bo Nix had a better record in Iron Bowls than I think I said Tua, and Bo was like 1-0 and Tua like hadn't played, but he was still like 1-1. It made them so mad. They were like, "What?" Because they all hated Bo Nix.
How about the Falcons grabbing Tua? Speaking of,
Ooh, that's
oh
not
my
good.
gosh, that's such a terrible pick.
I don't like them looking at Keyshawn's ankle.
Murphy's or Hall's?
Murphy.
Oh, why would you take that 3? I told y'all he was going to heat check. Oh, he had a Tahad open on a back cut. Man, Overton has perfected the step back at the elbow. I mean, it's just like, that's his go-to. Come on.
He's become my favorite player this year. Overton has.
See, that's the play where Hall just needs to take it and get fouled. You writing an essay there, Zach?
I'm answering my boss on Teams.
Team. Why'd your teams go yellow watching the Auburn game?
It's his job technically.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah, they would have no problem with it at all.
Tahad, that was a big shot right there from Tahad. But Zach missed it because his boss was
Yeah, maybe he'll message me back. I'd rather. That's fine. If that's what it takes, I will message people on Teams.
Hunter, big news, guys. Hunter is back. When he jumps in, you play the Creed and just nothing else.
For an hour straight. The Creed? Like, are we going to just like recite the Creed all game?
Oh, we should do that. We should start doing that.
Somebody make an AI video of Hunter reciting the Creed, but he's in like a dark room and he's scared.
Hours out.
Okay. Real quick. Can I get something off my chest? That is amazing. It makes me feel a little bit better. But also, can I get something off my chest? If you're Alabama Power, and coming real close, if you're Alabama Power and you see a tree leaning harder than Michael Jackson in the Smooth Criminal music video, cut the damn tree down. Not hard to do. Not hard to do at all. That thing was literally asking, Annie, are you okay, for the past 2 days? And I knew it was going to fall on the power line if a storm came through, and it did. So here we are. We're back. Hopefully it won't happen again because, oh my gosh, goodness gracious. We're back, though.
I thought you were dead. I thought someone old yellered you.
I thought I was dead too, the way my power went out. I mean, it was like quick. I was like, oh man, what just happened?
I have one thing to show you about this game right now, Hunter.
Yep. Headband Hod?
Not
headband.
Oh.
Just Hod.
Just Hod. Goodness gracious. I got to talking about the bubble in Miami, Ohio's AD cut my power, I guess. I don't know. Bump that guy. Oh my gosh.
No way Kyle is doing this investigative research right here on the Queens versus West Georgia basketball game. See how many people
It was actually him. It was him on the sideline.
Zach, when Daryl joins, can we just play this?
I didn't know that was in there. We absolutely are playing that.
Oh my gosh.
I think it would be great if you see him coming in and you play it and then he's here when it gets back.
Yep, we're doing that.
And whenever he leaves it.
Man, there's some good stuff in here.
What have I missed in this game? Because I've not been able to watch any of it. So what have I missed?
Show the picture.
That's it?
Just a Hod. Oh, you missed this.
You hear fortunate son? You're cooked, brah.
Man, if there could be just a graphic of him go do after he says that would be hilarious. But
do you know what Fortunate Son is? Because Trey and
it's
Zach,
the Vietnam anthem. Are you
they
kidding?
didn't know what it was. Trey and Zach had no clue what it was.
You
Didn't know
what Fortunate Son is? What?
I heard it. Brett encouraged me to look it up and listen, and he was right. I did recognize it after I heard it, but I didn't know.
I probably would also recognize it if I heard it.
You would. Yeah, you absolutely would.
Someone said if Tennessee goes on a run, turn your power off, Hunter. I will personally go out and saw another tree onto the power line if that's the case.
You would not. You would not do that.
Can't just be
I might.
You would not.
I might. Oh my Lord. Good rebound. Boom, and a foul.
You cannot imagine that Tennessee is going to shoot this bad in the second half again. So I don't know if it's our defense or they just can't make a shot.
Well, we all know how much this Auburn team loves playing defense this year. So
I can only imagine they're going to keep at it.
Hold on just a second.
Some folks.
He's gone.
And just like that.
He's gone.
Hopefully he's not slapping anybody this time.
What?
You weren't here.
I was about to say what happened to Murph? He's on a bike.
I don't know. You better figure it out. He cannot be out of this game. The longer that Keyshawn Murphy is out, the longer we have to run a lineup with Hall in it. And the quicker that happens. They said he was going to be on limited minutes. I don't think I've seen him come out in this game.
I feel like we play better when we talk food. So what's everyone's favorite barbecue place in Auburn? Like go-to barbecue?
I really haven't had barbecue in Auburn. I guess Bow and Arrow. Bow and Arrow's got pretty good barbecue.
Bow and Arrow. Have you ever had butcher paper before?
Like I said, I really haven't been to any like designated barbecue spots in Auburn.
If you go to Butcher Paper, go to Butcher Paper and get their brisket mac and cheese.
Okay. How far? Where is that?
It's in Opelika. It's by let me think. Like, you know that main drag where there's a bunch of car dealerships?
Yeah.
It's like by that.
I have no clue where. I'm just saying yeah, because I don't want to.
Okay. Like when you go off the interstate, there's a bunch of car lots. I think it's like a Toyota lot and Chevy lot.
Oh, I might actually know what you're talking about now. Yeah.
Like when you're going to Southern Union.
Okay. Is it okay? I might go there tonight actually.
It's really good.
I know it's kind of like a mainstream place to say, but Moe's barbecue is actually really good. I really enjoy Moe's barbecue.
Yeah. Moe's pretty good.
We have 20 boards to their 13.
That's impressive. Come on, Tahad. Ugh. Did y'all see the video of Jovic saying punketed? He was trying to say punk.
Don't worry, I played that earlier.
Oh, you did? Okay, good. I feel like I missed a lot.
It actually might still be in there. Hold up, let me find it.
Punketed?
Give me 1 second here.
Oh,
Tahad, the bank's open, baby.
It is. It's a business day. 26. All right, let's see.
It's a better question. Food.
We heard some things that were said after the game, so we're gonna see them tomorrow. What do you mean by that? Some things were said in the press conference. Some giggles after the game, and we seen it.
Oh no, I feel a lot of urgency. It's kind of personal, this game. You know what I'm saying? I heard after the game they were laughing or something in the interviews and thinking it was a game like since they beat us. I mean, they won fair and square. They're a great team, but it's gonna be a personal game. So we're gonna see who's the tougher team.
We feel a little bit pressure because we lost last time against Tennessee. They punked us, and we very remember that game, and we will.
They punked us.
We very remember that game. It's really important.
What was his hat? I'm kind of digging the hat.
I don't know.
It had an Auburn logo on the side.
Probably punketed.
Punketed.
Man, he's awesome. Just everything about him is just awesome.
Mr. Insomnia? Love him.
Not much better in life than Philip Jovic.
Zach, I brought it up earlier when you were in here before my power went out. You and Trey were like borderline matching.
Yeah, for sure. We called each other about it.
Oh, really?
Texted and made sure. Yeah.
No.
It's like I'm wearing this to the BARNCAST.
What are you wearing? What are you wearing? Zach, I saw you the other day. I can't remember which midweek. It must have been, I don't think it was West Georgia. There was one of the midweek baseball games. I saw you, and I almost came down and said hi, but I didn't.
You should have. We went to Sanford.
You were with your family, so I didn't want to run down there and
my 30 children.
Yeah.
Do not let them get the final shot.
And they're gonna hit a 3 for the final shot. Watch.
No, we fouled them though.
That's fine. You can't take fouls to halftime with you.
Yeah.
All in all, not a bad first half there. Let me go ahead and get the DAP recap ready because
get it ready because he's pretty prompt.
He's pretty. He's gonna. When I see him pop in, is he gonna be able to let himself in, or does he need?
As soon as you see him pop in, play it. I'll bring him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'll bring him in when it's needed.
And then, as always, chat. Ask about Arizona.
Oh, or should I play this one?
Let's play that one at the end.
Yeah. Play that when he leaves.
Perfect. We got the perfect DAP set up.
All right, we got 1.4 to make some magic happen here.
Yeah, we got 1.4 to throw up a Hail Mary. That was not the play.
Oh my God!
Oh, that was close.
The back iron.
All right. So all in all, up 7 going into half.
Yeah, we all would have taken this. It's like, hey, you have a chance. Like, would you take the opportunity to be up 7 going into the half? We all would have said yes. We all would have said yes.
We do typically play better coming out of the half too. It'll be interesting. They have played pretty well to start this game. I'm going to look up some stats to see kind of percentage-wise where we're at.
Well, we're shooting 38% from the floor, shooting 36% from 3.
That's about average.
We're out rebounding them 21 to 15. That's probably the most surprising.
And they're shooting 37 and 33, so they're about right there with us too. So, you know, it's not really like they had a 15% shooting half. So,
no, they've just shot 6 threes, and we've shot 14. We've made a little bit more than they have, which is
8 turnovers. We've got 5 to their 6. That is the one thing I will say consistently with this team is their ability to force turnovers.
Your ability to force turnovers.
I don't really know what that means. All right, where's that? I'm about Zach called that.
Tahad, 16 points on 5 of 9 shooting. 3 of 5 from 3. Delicious. Overton, 7 points. Who did that?
Yeah.
That you?
Had to plug in my computer.
Okay. All right.
Sound like the noise when you open a new MacBook.
No, all in all, I mean, we were joking about it at the beginning. Like this team in must-win games is when we fall apart, and it kind of stumbled out of the gate, but went on a nice little run there about 10 minutes into the game, and have held the lead since. I mean, that's been great.
Yeah, we just need to keep our foot on the gas.
Hold up.
We just,
Yes, he's here.
Yeah,
There he is.
That was pretty sweet. I like that little intro there.
And that's all Brett.
It only gets better.
Brett.
It only gets better from here, Dap. Just don't worry.
Man, that's pretty sweet. Man, what can you say? I wish I would have jumped on a little earlier. I always try to start off with something that kind of bothers me as we come out of halftime. It's not much that you can complain about there. I do not like giving up a 4-0 run right before halftime, just from a momentum standpoint. It gives Tennessee – I mean, Auburn scored early enough to take an 11-point lead that you thought that Tennessee would answer. I just would much rather see a 9-point lead than a 7-point lead. The only thing I could find to complain about in that half. Guys, the key to this game is that Auburn is back to defending like they need to defend to win basketball games. We saw flashes of it against Mississippi State. And to hold Tennessee to 25 points at halftime, you hold a team like Tennessee in the 60s who likes to get in the mud with you a little bit and muck it up and play ugly, that's fine. You start let them get in the 70s and you're in trouble. And so, Auburn keeping them to 25 points at halftime is huge. And I think this team goes as their defense goes and plays well. They feed off of that. And remember, Stevens said in the post-game press conference against Mississippi State, from their last game against Alabama to the tournament, they switched some things up defensively. They did some different types of some off-ball screening going through that as far as switching, and they're doing some things defensively that he really credited the kids to buying in to in that short of a time. And that's all I've wanted to see all year, guys, is a buy-in. So, they are absolutely, I think, believing in the system, and it's paying off defensively.
Yeah. I mean, do you think this is we just played, some of the players, responding to media, kind of talking about how, we heard some of the things that Tennessee said. I mean, really acting like they care, which has kind of been the big question down the stretch of like, how much do these guys really actually care? And this is the first time it's really looked like they cared and felt the urgency and the importance of them fighting for their tournament life in a minute. And I kind of wonder what's really sparked that.
Well, it's How many times have I said that if you're a college athlete and it takes something else to motivate you, that's a red flag to me. But I will say this. Sometimes it's better just to shut up and not wake a sleeping giant. And something, whatever it is that Tennessee did, pissed Auburn off. And I think it did get them. There are certain players and certain teams and certain DNAs that it's different buttons that have to be pushed. I'm frustrated that it wasn't Stephen Pearl benching guys that pushed those buttons. I'm frustrated that it's not your own motivation. It's the other team saying something about you. So if I'm Stephen Pearl, if Auburn gets out of this game, I'm lying and saying that Vanderbilt said a bunch of stuff, and I'm writing it on the whiteboard. And I'm finding 3 dudes that they said this about your girlfriend, this about your mom, and this about your sister, and you're soft, and you can't rebound, and all you want is NIL money. And Chad Baker-Mazara beat you up in practice last year. And I'd put it on the whiteboard, and I'd say, you hid under the tray table on the plane with the fight against Houston and were scared. You put the tray table in the upright position and hid under it. I would make up everything I could and say Vanderbilt, and whatever it is, push the buttons. And look, Tahad, big game Tahad showed up that first half. When the lights get the brightest, we've been waiting for this to happen. And he seemed to have emerged a little bit after the LSU game, found his confidence, found his rhythm, hit a couple big threes against Mississippi State. Dare I say he's arrived this year and is starting to play at the level we thought he was going to play as far as big games.
How would you rate Keyshawn Hall's play through the first half?
As far as a number, or you want me to use an adjective that's going to get us kicked off the air?
I would do that one.
I would do the number and then the adjective.
I would say it's the opposite of glaze. If I was to,
what is the opposite of glaze, Daryl?
Just not sugarcoating it, telling it like it is. It's poor, it's bland, it's dry, it's vanilla. Yep.
I kind of liked when we went to a lineup that did not feature him, when you had Murphy and Tahad and Overton on the floor at the same time.
I'm not going to say who, because I don't want to get him in trouble, because I didn't get permission to say that. But somebody that covers Auburn basketball very, very closely, that's a member of the media. I'm not even going to say which game it was, because that would be very obvious. I was sitting next to him at press row. Keyshawn Hall came out of the game, and he said, watch how much better Auburn guards and how much more better defensively they play with him off the floor. And this is a guy that I trust and knows ball, and he's right.
Do you think Steven knows it? Is someone telling this to Steven? Like, hey.
Steven knows that, but he's weighing the alternatives and going, do I need his offense because I got a short bench?
Yeah.
Do I need scoring because I don't have very many outlets that can score? I guarantee you guys, if Steven had a guy that could come off the bench and give you instant offense, Keyshawn Hall's minutes would be severe. You just don't have that guy that can fill it up.
Yeah, I think if Bashir doesn't get hurt and he's healthy, I think they probably handle Keyshawn.
Well, yes, and I think Bashir needs to weigh more than 125 pounds, and that would be a big step in the right direction.
What about Simon? Could we
what
not?
About what?
Simon Walker. Could we have not tested him a little bit more?
I think yes. I think earlier in the season, when we were struggling a little bit finding rhythm from behind the 3-point line. I think we would have used him in spots. Now, remember, we were getting torched at perimeter-wise, and Simon Walker's not the option you want out on the floor when you're getting torched from the perimeter, okay? But at some point, when do you have to say, we're not stopping somebody, so we better start trying to keep up with them? You know what I'm saying? If you're not stopping them, you got to score to keep up. And Auburn was having the worst of both worlds. They weren't doing either. So I just think that – but see, this is the kind of game that's a little ugly, that you can win 58, 52, 62, 56. Do you need Keyshawn Hall's points, or do you need the defense to emerge and keep Tennessee under 60 to win the game? If you decide that's the blueprint you want, he might not get off the bench much in the second half. Right, Trey?
I agree.
I wanted Trey just to jump in there. I felt bad. Trey has been on for about 5 minutes, and I've been blabbing, and Trey's just been nodding his head.
Well, Trey was on for a while with Hunter, because Hunter started the broadcast like 45 minutes.
But he wasn't on. He wasn't on with me, and I felt bad. He was just nodding.
Daryl, I'm sorry. My dad called, and I had to get off, and I was really upset because I missed your entrance.
Oh, it was all right. It was all right.
What is your dad not watching the BARNCAST?
No, he's on the way back from work. I don't think he knows what the BARNCAST is.
That's where I'm at. I'm at work. So here we go.
Doesn't know what the BARNCAST is.
You got to promote it.
I need to teach him.
Trey, I'm disappointed in you even more than you just nodding your head like Miley Cyrus party in the USA. You didn't tell your dad about the BARNCAST?
Didn't. He'd be like the what?
Zach, you didn't like that reference, Zach.
Felt forced. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gen X is nothing I say is forced.
Yeah. Nothing you say is forced, Daryl.
Nope,
for sure.
Nope. It just rolls right off the tongue. It's natural. It flows.
Like when you're glazed. Incredible.
That was.
Have you seen the Bradlaugh Creed one?
Yes.
Please play it.
I need you to start Village Vice for that tomorrow or whenever the next Village Vice is.
We can do that. Yeah. We can do that.
Is tomorrow going to be a live show, or does Brad have baseball?
Is it Friday?
It's a Friday.
Is it Friday, Bert?
It's Friday.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Buckle up, my guy.
Octopod.
So let's talk about what Auburn needs to do in the second half from an offensive standpoint. Give me a number they have to score to win this basketball game.
Ooh.
70.
35.
35. Yeah, I'm talking about in the half. That's what my number was. 35. I think they got to get at least 35 and then win this game.
Bert's point, though.
I agree.
A 70-point half would be electric.
Oh, it would.
Oh, it would be
so fun.
If we break 100 points.
It would be Queens University like, right?
That's right.
We dropped 140 on their head, then watched their player. Have you guys tried to figure out? I'm like very, very curious. I went and looked at like the stat sheet from that game, and I'm trying to figure out who we were watching because nobody.
I don't think it's Queens. I think it's the other team.
Yeah.
We've seen Queens in person. Why would we need to do that again?
Maybe that's why we went back, though, is we saw something we liked and we wanted to go back for more. Because some kid dropped 29 last night or 34. He's a point guard, 6'2", sophomore point guard. He dropped 34.
Really?
It's literally allowed.
That guy's an Auburn Tiger as far as I'm concerned.
The rule says you can go watch players if they're not in the portal right now. There's no illegal going and it's not illegal to go watch somebody play a basketball game.
Exactly.
The coach needs to be humbled. I mean, all 20 people that were there at the game. Like, I mean, come on, show some support.
I got a fun fact for you guys. The South Florida coach, Brian Hodgson, who was running his mouth yesterday, threatening people, saying, I'll deal with you one-on-one, face-to-face if you tamper with my players. He was a former Alabama assistant, and he was also the coach of Arkansas State last year. And the one Troy game I went to last year to go visit my daughter, I was sitting behind the bench watching this guy coach, and I looked at some people that were sitting with me, and I said, I've never, ever seen a coach in person that I want to punch in the face more than this guy. And then he turns out to be a Jack, you know what, coach at South Florida makes that comment. He just oozes punchability.
Well, here, we ruined South Florida's football roster. Let's purge their basketball roster too.
I would love to, because that dude, I mean, I get it. You don't want to get poached, but I don't like tampering. I don't. I wish there was a way that you could do it, but everybody does it. Now, no one does it as bold as Pete Golding does, but everybody does it. And going and showing up, though, to just go back to the other point and watching a basketball game, there's nothing wrong with it. It's no different than watching the Super 7 or whatever in Birmingham with a high-rated recruit that already committed or to another school, right?
Yeah.
So anyway,
I don't know. If I was a mid-major coach, that would be some type of validation to me that SEC programs were coming to watch my guys. Because I mean, we're not in the dark ages. Let's admit it. If you're a mid-major coach and your guys are leaving to go to SEC programs or Power 4 programs, you're doing something right. You're getting the right guys. I mean, what did you think? He was going to stay at Queens for 4 years?
Right.
Yeah, it's being these schools, these mid majors, unfortunately, have become a stepping stone or like a minor league feeder program for the big schools. And just be glad you have him for that 1 year and capitalize on him having the 1 year like this Queens coach has, because they're in the NCAA tournament. He has maximized this kid. You know, what are you going to do? You think you're going to keep these kids and go play in a Final Four? Really? No. And so you want to get to the tournament. And if you can utilize them for even 1 or 2 years to get to the tournament, then that you've reached that goal.
Dap, you look really handsome today.
I got a haircut. You think that's what did it?
That summer cut.
Yeah,
looks good.
Yeah.
I got the goatee trimmed up a little bit. Dude used the
Did he
clippers.
get mad at me because I kept you on the phone instead
No,
of like
he was good. He used the clippers on my neck, and I thought that I was gonna like have to file a police report. I was bleeding so much. It was awful.
Like a Sweeney Todd type thing.
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, you can't even see how cut up I am. Yeah.
Dang.
Have
Yeah,
y'all-
if you see Johnny Depp cutting hair, like I wouldn't go there.
And then let me tell you this little trick, his little barber trick he does after that. He sprays alcohol out of a spray bottle. Cat Daddy doesn't realize that my face looks like ground beef, my neck sprays alcohol, and I let out a sound. It sounded like Celine Dion. My scream, it was a very high-pitched. Yeah, it was pretty impressive. I hit a note I never thought I could hit before.
That is the worst feeling in the world after like a close shave or something. And there's obviously, a cut there, and you'll, try to put on something, or that, like you're saying, they have a spray bottle of alcohol, and it is like somebody just straight up just like
terrible.
Whoa! Like, oh my gosh.
Someone
Worst feeling in the world.
Someone said that he's seeing that Lenardi had said that even if we win this game, we're still on the first 4 out. That is not true.
No.
If you win this
There's
game,
no way.
absolutely in the tournament.
Yeah,
he got on before the game and said that if Auburn wins this game, they're in. So
and there was a certain scenario that even if they didn't win this game, they were in, because it's kind of gone back and forth. So anyway.
I think with the 2 bid MAC, I would feel a lot better winning this game. But yeah, I mean, that's going to be an interesting one. That's already a bid stealer there with the MAC.
All right, so are we starting back on the second half?
Yeah, we're back. Yeah,
all
we're
right,
back.
guys. I will take it easy. Good luck, Zach. I'll see you in a bit.
All right,
Love you long.
That needs to be a thing every time from here on
He's the
out.
best. He just
Everyone
left
got
in the
that.
cloud of smoke.
Oh, and 1-3.
Whoa!
Let's go.
What a
From
way to
guess
start a
who?
half.
Man, what a way to start the half.
Bang.
Good news
Love
is
you, Tahad.
good news is Elijah Freeman is back on the court. He apparently exited to the locker room. I don't think any of us noticed that, but
Yeah, it was the beginning of the game with his shoe, I think.
oh, and Murphy's back on the court
Murphy's
too.
back.
I'll be right back.
So both players that went out with injury are back.
Hunter, I need you to stay right where you are. Last time Zach did this, it did not go
Oh,
good.
I know. That's when, as soon as he said, I'm like, oh God. Yeah.
Luckily,
Whenever I called Alabama Power, I was like, hey, what's going on? And there's a tree reported. There's like a tree down on a power line near the neighborhood. Well, I live right by the road. So I got my car and just went and looked. And I'm like, oh, it's the same one that everyone's been concerned about for the past 3 days. Gotcha. Like,
Make
oh
your
my
free
gosh.
throws to Hod. Sorry. Didn't mean to
There you
interrupt
go.
you. That's frustrating.
It's Hall.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Hall just refuses to play any type of tough defense.
Because he's not a defensive player. He's
you
strictly
let
a
him-
scorer.
I think you let him take some minutes here at the start. I think you pull him through the middle of the half.
I'll take that.
Foul. And then I think you put him in at the end of the game and just say every time you get the ball, you drive to the basket and get a whistle. Not you do nothing else.
That's the smart. Honestly, that's not a bad idea. Just
Because they don't give him whistles until it's about the under 5. So
Mhm.
Do y'all think anyone else besides the Hot will step up in the second half?
I need
really
Murphy
hope
too.
Overton or Murphy.
Yeah, I was about to say Murphy needs to be the guy, I think.
It's
Overton,
that-
Overton feels to me like a guy that could kind of like that 2019 team where, a Bryce Brown gets going and just goes scores forth on everyone. I'm hoping that's kind of a situation we're in.
Hmm.
But I don't think that team did not play on Wednesday, did they? They played on Thursday. Am I correct on that?
They were a force. They were the. They may have
Did
been
they play on
the
Friday? Did they not start till Friday?
They may have started
No,
on-
They were Thursday. I think they started on Thursday.
I think you're right.
They might have been
Friday. I need Murphy to
somebody
stop
in the chat whether or not they started on Thursday or Friday that year.
I need Murphy to stop Estrella and Okpara. There we go.
What
there's Freeman just went out with 3 fouls, so
yeah,
you can't.
The game that I'm curious about to see after this one is the Ole Miss Georgia game.
They were a 5, so they did start on Thursday then.
Oh my God! Don't foul. Do not foul Sway. How did he get that? Holy cow!
What did you say? What game you're interested in?
Ole Miss and Georgia, because the winner of that plays Bama.
That's going to be fascinating. I think Georgia will dominate and set up a. But I mean, the thing with tournament basketball is, like I said yesterday, just take the numbers away. That it means nothing in tournament basketball.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, LSU hung in there with Kentucky yesterday. You got Todd.
Well, almost beat them, and then Missouri today. I mean, Kentucky's gone on a little run, and that's a team that
Bro, Murph needs to pass the ball.
Hall is just.
Hall. Sorry.
We're getting thankfully we've got Sway and Murphy working so hard below, and they keep fouling, but it's like Hall gets frustrated. Like I said yesterday, he hit a 3 yesterday, and I mean, he threw his hands up and was like, duh, like kind of like why aren't you passing me the ball? See, I can make shots thing.
Yeah.
And so it's just like he only really cares about himself. So it'll be interesting to see how they handle him going forward. I mean, you can't take him out of the game. Like Dap said, we don't have, if Bashir was able to play, if Magwood was able to play, if, Simon was more ready, you probably, but you can't foresee this, Steven could not foresee that, your best player in the middle of the season was going to just completely flip a switch.
They're working us in the post right now. They see something.
That's fine. I mean, they were destroying us.
We need to hit our shots. We're starting to get cold.
That's where I was saying I need Murphy to step up and even Sway as well, just down low, stop their bigs because they'll start getting physical and they'll get the fouls on their end, and that's where we'll
get out. Oh, Overton. Oh my God, he was wide open for like 2 seconds. Okay, nice, good foul call.
Good, there we go.
Take it.
See, Amen. Is that his third or just his second? That might be just his second. He's not been on limited minutes either. That was a complete lie. He's
all right.
Entire game pretty much.
Real quick, because this just seems to work most of the time. Favorite pizza spot in Auburn? Go.
I like. This is random, but I really like Your Pie Pizza down by campus.
Your Pie's pretty good.
I'm a big fan of like brick oven, kind of build your own pizza.
I like there was a place that used to have it in it still might be there actually. Like brick oven pizza in Tigertown. Mm-hmm. I think is the name of it.
I don't think it's there anymore.
Oh, that place was gas. Little Italy, I agree. Little Italy. A lot of people say that it's not
Little Italy.
I love Little Italy.
I literally have the name of the place I like, and it's gone. I had a brain fart. I gotta look at
there's a new Lost Pizza Co.
Lost, there it is.
They're a chain. They're a chain, and they're up here by me. It's not bad. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad.
I like them because their crust is really good. It reminds me of Pizza Hut.
Mm-hmm.
See, I like more thin kind of crust type pizza.
Get the rebound. Nice.
We
got numbers. We got numbers.
Wait, but then Hall will do something.
Oh, same team. Dang it.
Oh gosh.
God, they tried to go up for the rebound and the putback, and they basically fouled each other. My God.
And then I thought he was gonna have an and one there. Dang, you hate to see that, but
gracious. Good Lord, guys.
Todd's got to make that layup, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2 now in 2 games that he's missed.
I really do think it's the first to 55 will win.
I mean, honestly, yeah.
You think this game ends in the 50s?
The score right now is currently 39-32 Auburn, for those asking.
I think this game might touch the 70s. I don't know. I think winning teams get to the 70s.
I'm going to say the 60s.
My biggest concern right now is where do we get when we go under 10? What does this team look like energy wise?
I don't know.
You just don't,
Come on, Keyshawn, hit this. Oh my word! I think that got blocked. I hope, right?
That's just not a shot you take there.
Nope. And Auburn ball.
You're a little bit ahead. I'm gonna give a courtesy 2 second.
Y'all let me know when. Hang on, I'm gonna pause it on the inbound. How about that?
Okay.
Hang on.
I'm going to be very behind no matter what, so just go on.
Hang on. And all right, Todd's taking it. Let me know when it's like a weird angle.
Yeah. I was like right behind you.
Thought we got 5
Let me
turnovers.
know.
All right.
Are you still paused?
Yep.
Oh, I said yeah when it was there.
God.
Well, Hunter, now you're with me.
Go to live, Hunter. And
We just scored. We just scored.
Yeah. You're good. You're a little bit behind, but I just won't talk. I won't say anything when they.
Yeah.
You're Murph. I thought it was Sway that was going to score.
Man, there's so much good SEC baseball on this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with the chat. Hall needs to sit. He's turned into a problem.
The problem is if you sit Hall now, you've kind of got to play for the end of the game a little bit here, and it's like
he can't play defense, guys. It's.
Oh, a technical foul on Tennessee.
Really?
That could be big.
That could be big.
They were talking all to Hod. There you go.
Oh, Keyshawn Hall.
3 on Gillespie.
Keyshawn Hall's John back with him too now. Let's see. We got to see what happens here.
Was it this play?
Hall goes up, takes it.
Hall could not stop a nosebleed, dude. Good Lord.
Oh, that's it. Okay, Carey threw the ball back at Hall and hit him in the face.
Oh,
that
is a tech.
Steven's walking with Hall right now. He's fired up. Man.
Yeah, Hall. Anytime Hall gets pissed, it's always a problem.
Yeah, that's a
sit him and cool him off a little bit. Don't let him go get a. This is one of those Chad Baker Mazzara moments where you're like, all right, you can feel the pot boiling over. Don't let it hit the stove.
Did you? Someone just texted me. Did you read my text that I sent you during the power outage?
Yes.
Oh God.
I read
Which ones?
I read them on the screen. I said that you wanted to you said be sent to the front lines.
I was worried that you were going to read it.
That's why I said we were on a commercial. You were on a commercial break, and I was like, this is the perfect entertainment right here.
It blows my mind that I keep getting these outrageous power bills, and yet they can't even hardly keep the power on in the neighborhood. That's the first time it's gone out on live, by the way. It's been a problem. Everything else has been great, though. So I'm knocking on wood. A friend of mine just texted me, said Hall's about to get jumped in the hallway after the game.
Yeah.
I really want to see my Troy Trojans take on Alabama in the first round. That's my one request for March Madness this year.
You think
if we don't make it?
Will Troy be a 16, or do you think they'll be not a 16?
14?
They'll be a 14. That's right.
I think I'm 14. 14 or I don't think they're higher than the 15. I think I saw them a lot.
You think Alabama's played their way into a 3 seed?
It depends on what happens tomorrow.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I think with the Bediako stuff, I think they're going to fall to a 4 seed. I have a feeling nobody is talking about that. And the committee already said that they have, the power. They will look at it their own way, but I just don't think they're going to punish teams for losing to Bediako, and I don't think they're going to give Alabama credit for those wins. I could be dead wrong, but that would really help us if the committee put us in and then said, well, they don't have 16 losses, they have 15 because we're taking away the Bediako.
I don't know if they'll do that, but that would be interesting.
It's Alabama. They don't.
I'm about to say that you got to remember college before NIL is all about brand power. That was very obvious before. Was that when they left Florida State out? Was that during NIL, or was that the start of it? I can't remember.
It was near the start. It had been going for a few years.
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
football is so different from basketball, though.
Oh, I know. But I mean, you can still got to admit brain power or brand power. Good Lord.
I would say we have I mean, I might be wrong, but I would say, I don't know, Alabama's brand power when it comes to basketball is, I mean, I guess it's big. I'd say we're probably pretty close to each other, but we've got more Final Fours.
Yeah.
Yeah. Throws his face intentionally.
Is he at 3? Is he at 3 fouls now? Who's shooting these, Overton?
Yeah, I think so.
Not letting Hall shoot him is interesting.
Mm-hmm. I'll take it though.
He's clapping though, so that's good. Finally, nice to see him support. I mean, at this point with him, it's like, dude, you're averaging 20 a game. Who cares? Like, don't you want to just make the tournament once in your career?
Yeah.
And like, don't you want to just see what it's like to keep playing in the postseason?
Like people.
Has he never made
actively
the
make fun
tournament?
of- No,
No,
he
never
was.
made the
He,
tournament.
Trey,
What?
he's been to a different school every year. He's played
Well,
college
I
basketball.
know
Yeah.
that. I just didn't know because you see it. That's right. I've seen the stuff where like the trajectory of the team.
Mm-hmm.
It's not
It's
good.
like, why wouldn't you get flown out, you get put in a hotel, you get more per diem, food, you get all the gifts and stuff. Why would you not want that opportunity? I would just say, you know what? He's had his 30-point game against Arkansas. He's had his moments.
There was some miscommunication right there.
I think Murphy said he was getting fouled on the way. He was trying to get up. He looked
Which
at the
shot
ref.
me. Tennessee's very handsy in the
Oh,
paint.
he was. He was getting very
He looked-
held.
He looked at the ref and was, that's a block, so that can't be on us, right?
No, I don't think
that
so.
is on us. Is it? It looked like a screen there. Yeah.
No, it was Kevin Overton. He has 3 fouls. Shoot.
That's not good.
But why
not
won't they?
good.
See,
I have
it's
to stop that.
the problem with this team is when you only have a 7-man rotation. I don't really see how that's about, but when you have a 7-man rotation, you can't take Kevin Overton out, and so now you've got to play softer on the perimeter.
I don't know how that's a foul on KO when he's.
Whistles now, just over and over again.
It's going to be like this.
I just don't understand these SEC refs. It's like you get to the second half under 15, and it's like everything becomes a whistle.
Was that not a block? That may have been more of a foul. That was on Keyshawn.
But it's like they didn't call any of that in the first half.
No.
Dude, that's insane. That was
Hunter,
bad.
you saw the foul they call on Todd yesterday on the block.
Oh my God. Yes. I lost my mind. Yeah. Me and Kyle both lost our minds. We were like, dude, what are you
I
looking
thought that
at?
was gonna end.
It was
for
all
us.
ball too, is what's crazy. I mean, they weren't even kind of all ball. It was blatant all ball. And they were like, no, it's a foul. Jeez.
We got a ball game.
Come on, guys. We need to keep our foot on the gas. We're playing.
Yeah, we need to play. We need to continue playing to win, not lose.
Oh,
that
okay.
was
That's a great take. How's
That
that
was
not an one though?
incredible move from Sway there.
I thought he was about to yam, and I'm not gonna lie. I was about to lose it.
Can
I
you
was about to do a cartwheel. I'm just kidding. I can't do that. It'd be if I could do a cartwheel, it would be a miracle. I'm not gonna lie.
The most important thing right now is these next 2 minutes that Blake's in the game.
Guard well.
Good.
Go.
Oh, come on, Hall.
They call that
They
cut away
called
at the
it on
worst
us.
time.
They called it out on us.
What happened to Zach?
Hall says no. Hall says review it. Let's see what they do here. Oh, Hall missed it. Hall didn't touch that ball.
That's on Tennessee.
Hall didn't touch that ball at all.
Review that.
Yeah, they want it. They're going to review.
Yeah, that's very much. Yeah. Oh, that's an easy call.
Yeah.
Is this a coach's review though, or is this a ref's review? Because that makes a big difference.
That's definitely our ball. That's not even a question.
I would hope this is a.
I'm trying to figure out what the team managers. You see their shirts for Tennessee. It's like a peach. It's not even a real true orange.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, he did not.
I don't
touch
want
that
another Kyle incident. So.
Oh. They're all what all I'll just leave whatever. Yeah, I'm hoping that we can just find another way to get a run going because it seems like we're playing kind of just like loosey goosey again. If we can just lock in, take our breath. Yeah, take our breath. Just go back out there, go on a little run again, and close her out. Put a bow in this puppy, and let's go home.
Let's not go home. Let's stay in Nashville another day.
Well, you know what I mean. Go back to the hotel.
Let's go back to the hotel.
Yeah. Let's go back to the hotel.
I'm really sad that my graphic didn't do as well today.
Which one?
On Insta, this one.
I thought that one did pretty good.
It was compared to yesterday's.
Yeah.
This one went off.
That one was phenomenal.
I like this one more. This one was harder to make.
What'd you make it in?
Both in Photoshop.
Photoshop. Okay.
Yeah, this one I learned. So the little, like, I don't know if you've seen the entrance on there.
Mm-hmm.
In the hallway of the SEC tournament, they have those posters. It's a certain type of poster that's signature for Nashville. So I learned like the style of it and did all this stuff, and then put it in a little mock-up on a brick wall and stuff.
So what
like
I've been
4 hours.
What I've been doing for my dad's podcast. So I use Canva. I've had it since I was in college. I've been using Canva. And whenever I make graphics for my dad's podcast, I will make the graphic in Canva. And then just to put like finishing touches on it, or like a detail that I can't fix to like smooth it out, I will throw it in Grok and tell it just to put the finishing touches on it. And it basically just is like the cherry on top. And
there you go.
I mean, I know people are kind of against AI, but when it comes to stuff like that for work, it's easy.
When you let AI help you in ways that like is help, like I know it's
supposed to be used, like it's supposed to be. That's
like when it's adding things and like it's not making the graphic. I can't stand seeing the like all the AI like I've gotten to where it's like, oh, I can look at it for 2 seconds. I'm like, oh, that's AI.
Well, I knew like most AI, like it's getting better, but it's still not perfect. Cause like you'll see like a photo, like I don't know if you saw the that scared me to death. Good Lord.
Video is so good.
That scared me. Oh my goodness. Someone's asking what my dad's podcast is about. It's about a little bit of everything: family life, news, sports, politics, you name it. He talks about it. He did it on the radio for 31 years in Birmingham, so it's just basically an extension of that. So,
what do y'all think? Matchup? This one for us, or potentially Vanderbilt?
Say that again.
Which matchup do you think is tougher? This one we're currently in right now, or if we make it to tomorrow, Vanderbilt?
Hot take. This one.
Yeah, I was about to say this one.
I think inherently this is a tougher matchup. I think based on situation, tomorrow would be much tougher going into day 3 with a 7-man.
Yeah.
Situationally, yes.
I think right now it is.
Yeah. Who's he in for? Game? I think it's in for Overton.
I do not like this lineup, by the way, at all.
I mean, Hod's just completely. That's just terrible.
Oh my God, Murph.
Oh. Come on, Blake, get on. Blake, get off the floor. Why is Blake always on the floor? It feels like.
Because jeez.
Why are we taking? There's 2 seconds left.
I hate this lineup that's on the floor right now. It just does not work.
No, this is a kind of like survive and get back to Overton type of lineup.
Under 10, yeah.
Okay, why hasn't Jovic been playing, or Jovic been playing much this half?
Dude, I don't know. We have weird rotations.
This is literally a Tahad or Keyshawn ISO ball lineup.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good foul there. Okay.
I mean, I'll take the foul.
All right, please sub Jovic in. Please sub Overton and Jovic in.
Yeah,
Jovic. Don't get punkin'.
Trey, we talked about, and Brett, you can chime in on this too. We talked about it yesterday on the BARNCAST. Favorite Mexican place in Auburn?
I like Acapulco's and I like El Mariachi.
Mariachi is always our favorite when we go. I like Viva in Opelika.
And
Viva's really good. It's really good.
Acapulco's does free queso on Sunday, so that's a pretty good deal there. And they've got
also has a wall of fame of Dine and Dash. Have you seen that? Acapulco's. They have a Dine and Dash Hall of Fame with all the security camera footage, and they'll like screenshot it and crop it, print it out.
I thought that was Laredo's. Does Acapulco's do it too?
Oh, Laredo's is what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Laredo's.
That's another good one. Laredo's. Yeah. I just don't think Acapulco's is really cheap, especially if you go for lunch. I mean, you can get like a $7 quesadilla meal.
Yum. That sounds really good right now, actually.
I know.
I'm trying to. Jovic is in, by the way.
Over under them showing the graphic of Auburn's net ranking and Lenardi's projections five more times.
They're gonna keep doing it.
Come on, Blake. Come on, Blake. Oh, that wide open. I mean, it's like they don't respect him at all. They leave him wide open.
My personal favorite Mexican place is El Dorado on Shug. I think it's on Shug.
That's a good one. I never think to really go there because it's kind of far out of the way for me. But yeah, that's a solid
whenever I play tennis tournaments out there, my hotel was right by, and I would go there for dinner like the night before the tournament.
No foul? Okay, good. Hunter, we need to go play tennis sometime.
I'm down. I've been playing a lot of pickleball just because it's tennis just on a shorter court. It's like you're playing on a ping pong table, but I'm down to play some tennis. I'm trying to get back into it. I had a buddy of mine text me if I want to join one of those, like adult leagues.
Yeah.
And I told him I'm gonna wait till more closer to the summer for one of those teams.
Me and a couple of buddies, we play pickleball probably 2 to 3 times a week, depending on how busy everyone is.
Yeah, I love pickleball.
Where do you play?
There you go. Sanford, I'm right up the road from they just redid the East Sanford courts, but we play there. We play over at oh my gosh, what is that one place? I can't think about it, but it's kind of hidden. It's like an athletics complex.
Yes, it's behind the school.
Wilmore, that's what it is.
Yeah. That's nice. It's super nice.
I've played at the Auburn courts. Those are obviously nice. And then Opelika's pickleball facility is pretty nice. I've played it all.
I love Opelika's facility a lot. The one on campus is really cool, too. That's where I used to play all the time when I lived in Auburn.
But the problem with that is you're waiting on a court at prime time.
Oh, it's like the 2K My Park. It's like, I got next.
Yeah. Well, that's how East Sanford can get like that. It's not terrible. But the best one, Wilmer, you'll never find anyone there. Like, even a busy day, you're getting a court. So it's a pretty good. They're covered. So if it rains, you're good.
This game is not going to end until 5 o'clock, by the way.
I'm calling it too. Yeah, I was about to say that. El Patron and Tiger Town is good.
Yeah, that is a good one.
Are y'all watching a T-Mobile commercial right now?
No, I'm watching a SEC baseball commercial.
I'm watching a soccer commercial now.
I'm watching the 2 guys from Scrubs act a fool now to All-State commercial where the guy's dating a North Carolina fan. He's a Duke fan. And they kick him out of the house.
I cannot wait. This weekend is jam-packed. We've got conference tournament championships going on. We've got probably one of the best opening SEC baseball weekends in recent years. You got the World Baseball Classic. This is another really good weekend for sports.
Yeah.
And it leaks in. The nice thing about the World Baseball Classic is that it leaks into Monday and Tuesday too. So, those 2 dead days that you have nothing going on.
I'm glad. And the players. Yeah, that's right. The players tournament. I got a friend of mine that's out. She left today. So I'm jealous.
That's right. The players is going on. Today was day 1. What was I going to ask? So the first 4, does that start next Wednesday? Is the first 4 next Wednesday?
It's either Tuesday or Wednesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there's 2. I think it's usually 16 and 16, and then the 11. They pair them so there's not 2 awful 16 games on one night.
All right, hear me out. If you win this game, and you feel good about where you're at that you're in, do you play a skeleton crew against Vandy and just take the loss to go back home and rest, or do you try and keep riding a wave to see if you can't get hot with a couple more?
You ride that freaking wave.
I was about to say, I think you have to ride the wave, especially
because I think Vandy is the most winnable of the 4
and it's still not. You're still not guaranteed anything.
No.
Right? Even so,
Vandy's
yeah.
great. Tanner is unbelievable, but I think they're the most beatable out of those 4 top seeds. And then you get Florida or Kentucky or on the other side, right?
Yeah,
I think that's right.
That's the thing. If we look ahead a little bit, and I don't like to look ahead because anything can happen, and we're not guaranteed tomorrow. But say you do go on a run, and Kentucky somehow and some things fall the right way, then you look at a pretty decent path. But I mean,
can you imagine playing Kentucky and Bama again?
I'm not saying this team's going to win this SEC tournament. I mean, that's really hard to win 5 games in back-to-back days.
I'm kind of like, I get what you're saying with the whole skeleton crew thing and going back home and resting, but Miami, Ohio losing has kind of changed everything because I don't think anyone had them losing. So it's kind of changed everything. And I like the chaos, but again, I wish we were in the situation where we knew we were in. We've kind of done it to ourselves. So, but I have faith. I'm hoping we can pull this off, and we need to get rebounds to do that. By the way,
with the win,
rebound. Let's go. Good defense.
This would be this. If we win this game, this would be our 5th quad 1 win, correct? Or would this be 6?
I'm gonna say 5th
because we're 4 and 10. I think
this would be 5th. Yeah, I think if you get to 5, I don't know. It's hard. I mean, I get the argument. A 16-loss team shouldn't get in the tournament, but like you just go back to okay, if you don't schedule the 3rd hardest schedule in the country, you're probably only sitting. You probably have the same record as Texas or Missouri if you don't play if you just play cupcakes instead of Arizona, Houston, Michigan.
Dude, we're getting out rebounded in this second half like nobody's business right now. It is so bad. Oh,
that's we need to be physical. You need to be physical with him.
Got a foul. Was that 4 now? Dang it.
Mm-hmm.
That's really tough.
Dang it.
Someone said SEC tournament doesn't change your standing history. It's been proven over and over. I agree with you if you're Tennessee, if you're, Florida, if you're Alabama.
Yeah.
I disagree if you are like us or Texas and you are right on the bubble and it's a 1 or 2 game thing. Now, I do agree that after today, each day becomes more and more meaningless.
Yeah.
Because once we get to definitely Saturday, but once we get to tomorrow, most of the committee has their mind kind of made up on who's going there. But I do think if you're on the bubble, these games absolutely matter for you.
Yeah. The only thing the committee cares about now is these last couple games that, like you were saying, us and Texas and Indiana, like teams like that are kind of in it, but they're not. They're just, good finish to Hod. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean,
51-41 for those.
And let's be honest. The only reason Auburn's in this position right now is because this feels like a bubble where nobody wants to just take that seed. Why is that a foul?
Dude, that's insane.
There's no way. But yeah, nobody feels like they want to win and be put in on this bubble. It just feels like everyone is.
Where was the foul there?
I'm
telling you.
Again, I'm looking for it.
They're willing. Tennessee,
good Lord, man!
We're gonna call everything. This is the part of the game though, like I was talking about. This is when Keyshawn Hall does need to take the ball and take it inside every single possession.
Mm-hmm. Start getting those calls.
What do you do?
I'm not a fan of like the foul merchant, style of play like you see in the NBA sometimes, but like I don't know. And so it's funny too. Like some people were talking about. I'm sure y'all haven't been living under a rock. Y'all saw Bam drop 83, broke Kobe's record the other day.
43.
Like, well, oh my God, he took 43 free throws. Did you watch the game? How he got fouled? They can't guard him, so they were hacking him every single play. So he wasn't doing it on purpose. The Wizards were doing it too. They contributed to the 83-point game. And if you're about to break a record, go for it. I'm not about to take a seat on the bench if I'm about to break Kobe Bryant's record.
My favorite memes are why are you taking that shot?
Oh
my God, are the ones where it's like we have to just believe Wilt's 100-point game now because we cannot let Bam be the highest point game ever in NBA.
Yeah, that was a terrible shot, Sway.
Yeah, that was really bad.
Great.
And now we're about to get another. Oh my God, dude.
See that? Why aren't we doing that? He's just going to go in and take foul. He's just going to draw fouls.
This game is going to literally take years off my life.
What?
Oh, cow. Yeah, I was about to say, call a timeout or something. Like, we got 3 timeouts. Good Lord.
This is going to come down to the fact that we just don't have enough players.
Yeah.
And that's going to kill us. I mean, what do you do here? Do you put?
Yeah, no, I agree, Robert. He said they're going to foul their way back into the game. No, you're right.
They are. And what do you do? Do you put Simon in to try and eat up 2 minutes? And
The guy's a pure shooter, by the way.
like we're not going to be able to. They're at 6 fouls. We're at 7. I mean, we're both in the bonus, but they just have more depth to put guys in that can foul.
Yeah.
I mean, we've got a guy with 3 fouls, a guy with 4 fouls.
Todd, pass the ball. It's time to pass the ball, Todd. My God. We have stopped moving around too.
I wonder if you're still ahead of me.
Sway's driving in. He needs to kick it out.
Sway, you're the last person that needs to be taken.
We haven't scored in a while.
Oh my God.
What did that just call?
Shot clock violation. I thought that hit the yeah, Steven's mad. I do feel like we're getting kind of a bad whistle right now.
Yeah, we are.
But we're not driving like they are. I mean, we're not.
Yeah, can we not call a timeout? I do agree. Our guys are huffing and puffing. My God. I could get playing through it to try to get out of a slump, but my God, take a break.
I don't think
You have him for a reason. If he makes this, yeah, I was about to say.
Oh my gosh, and no one closes out on a.
If Tennessee scores here, call a timeout immediately. Yeah, call a timeout.
Yeah, there it is.
Call a timeout. Call a timeout.
We're not
Timeout. Timeout. Call a timeout. Or not, it's fine. They carry over into the tournament anyway. So, right?
Brother, that dude was buried in the freaking media row, and then he comes back and buries a 3. 10-2 run by them. Stephen, what are you doing?
Oh my God. Call a timeout, Steven, please. For the love of God.
This is bad.
I don't understand. That's the one thing about a Pearl coach team I don't understand is you just don't call timeouts at all. I would never understand that. You have them for I was about to say if he scored right there.
All right,
the ball.
That ball would have landed and what? Call a timeout, Steven, please, dude. You're foul.
How is that not a foul?
I mean, like at this point, you got to just feel like they just don't want us in.
Call a timeout right now. Call a timeout right now.
Brother.
What are we doing?
He called it.
Okay, good. Thank you. Good Lord. Outside of that arena, that's assault, by the way, but it's fine.
Wow. I mean, that's just an absolute. What does this game feel like? This feels a lot like the Kentucky game to me right now, where you went up.
I agree.
They came back, they tied it, and it was all about how do you respond,
Crazy.
Yeah, I will say I think these refs are a little
suspect.
How was that not a that was a good block. I'll give it to him. That was actually a pretty good block.
Golly, man. We do it to ourselves. We're not a good defensive team, and we let them get hot, and we were missing shots. It's just here we are.
Yeah, I mean, we're right back to where we've been this entire year. We control the game, we go up, and then we find a way to lose, to let them go on a run. And
yeah.
Yeah,
I will. Yeah, I agree with that comment. I love Steven, but that was a bad coaching window right there.
You should have called timeout after the 3.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, it hasn't been a good year roster wise, and I get that, but there are a lot of things that have happened this year that, a non-first year head coach probably doesn't do the same things that Steven does. And does it result in a win or two extra? Probably.
I respectfully disagree. I don't think a competitive loss gets us in. I think if we lose, we're out. They were saying before the broadcast started, it's a must win for Auburn to get in. The Miami, Ohio loss has changed everything. If we would have been competitive and lost with them winning, then yes. But now that Miami, Ohio lost, now it's changed everything.
Right now, there's no such thing as competitive losses. You either win or you lose. In tournament basketball, you don't get points for a competitive loss. You lose. That's what it is. And so, yeah, I think with the MAC being a 2-bid league now, and you can probably go ahead and bank on another bid stealer happening because it always does. I don't really know who you're. I guess maybe you're above Indiana. You're not. I don't know if you're above SMU. Missouri now. Missouri played their way onto the bubble.
Oh my goodness.
All right, I do see. I do understand. I like Lenardi, but he is historically not super accurate when he comes to predictive brackets. He's ranked 125th, which makes him right probably about 65% of the time when it comes to stuff. So it's hard to judge teams on the bubble. It really is. If anything, we really do need
Okay, the score is, for those at home, it's tied 51-all. We blew a lead, and it's currently 51-all. It's a new ball game.
Yeah, Lenardi.
It's not up or shut up time for Auburn. If you want to be in, act like it. Let's get it.
It's amazing how people can jump on and off Stephen Pearl so easy. I'm sick of hearing that. I mean, when you're a coach in the SEC, that's going to happen. You can say Stephen, but that's every single coach in the SEC. I mean, if you think Stephen's been getting it bad this year, go look at Mark Pope. He's getting it 10
Bruce
times.
was getting it. Bruce got this every year. We crap the bed in the SEC tournament.
It's basketball. This is how it works.
I've gotten 3 text messages. Everyone's saying Hall's going to get jumped in the hallway.
What is he doing?
Just the effort, and anytime he touches the ball, it's like we just go immediately just crap the bed.
Sometimes it happened last year. Sometimes you need some guys on the team that are willing to police stuff.
Yeah, I do see some of the Bama fans in the stands cheering for Tennessee.
They're not giving us any call when we go in.
No. Just how it be.
You just make your shot, and that would be golly.
Yeah, if you could make your shots, we would be having this problem, but everyone refuses to finish. It drives me nuts.
I think this may be my fault. If I may have to get off.
No, you're good.
I hate to be this person, but I mean, this game has not. There were so many things throughout the season where you had chances to make sure this tournament never even mattered for you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! And we just can't. We can't do anything.
We can't get a call.
And they're gonna.
Man, that's
where I do.
Sorry, officiating, dude.
I do agree that Auburn, for some reason, gets punished more with a whistle because, how late of a whistle is that? I mean, it's insane. That's why Jovic hasn't been in. He's at 4 fouls.
Four. Overton's at 3. Freeman's only at 3. Oh, they called the one that we thought was on the 4th on Freeman on Jovic, which
really?
I would probably prefer at this venture.
And also, they can hit their free throws too. So that's
I mean,
yeah. Still, as it stands right now, the graphics you're watching on TV: last 4 in Miami, Ohio, VCU, Texas, SMU. First 4 out: Auburn, Indiana, New Mexico, and Oklahoma.
Texas losing last night really did not do us any favors because they got pushed to the bubble. A win for them would have kept them firmly in.
That's fair, yeah.
I mean, look, just another turnover. I mean, this team just they don't want it.
They don't want it.
They do not want it. It has been the story all year, and I posted this in the barn earlier.
9 turnovers, by the way.
This team has showed us time and time again exactly who they are. And that, I mean, Yeah, I mean, I can't argue with people saying that this team doesn't even deserve to be in the tournament. It's like they have shown us time and time again.
Thank you, DS, for the 199. It went bad when Zach left. Yeah, he said he was going to be right back, and it's been like an hour.
Call Zach and tell him that we've gone on this terrible stretch when he left. And there's another steal. I mean, they're all over us. I said it after the timeout. I said how we come back from this. Yeah, I mean,
I think this is what happened last year too against them.
Yep. Yeah, they're on a 15-0 run, by the way. His family got okay, that makes sense. Yeah. A 15-0 run is actually absurd. People saying fire Pearl again don't know what you're talking about. Give him a full year to recruit his own players.
Yeah, I think you go into next year, you give him time, you give him the money he needs, and if he still can't get it done, then we have that conversation. But
yeah, if we're in this position same time next year, then time to go.
I understand. Yeah, he's made a lot of poor coaching decisions this year, but I mean, it's a first-year head coach. It's going to happen, you know?
Yeah.
Now, if you want to argue that Bruce should have never put Steven in this position or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, whenever it was, Steven should have, Bruce should have told Steven, hey, if you want to coach here next, you go coach at Morehead State, and then we can talk to Cohen about you being the next coach. I mean, I can't argue with that, but.
You got him on that one pump and he kicked it out.
I just don't think there's confidence in this team besides Overton and Tahad to shoot the ball.
And
Hall, Hall just completely airballed.
Hall is, dude, I don't know why he's still on the court right now. But again, who are you going to go to? You have no depth. So
yeah, you can't go to anybody.
That's the third three he's gotten blocked today.
Blocked or just?
I'm going to say it was blocked because it didn't even make it to the rim. And I did say the first one to 55 would win this game.
They called a foul on that? Holy cow. Goodness gracious. That is absurd.
I think if they hit 60 and go up 9 without us scoring.
By the way, that was a foul on Hall. They didn't call it, though.
He
made contact with
They don't want us in this. They don't want us in.
My God.
I genuinely just don't think they want us in. But I mean, you can't blame the rest in a must-win game here when you had opportunities to beat Ole Miss at home, Mississippi State, Oklahoma, and you would have never been in this position.
Yeah.
You crumbled against Texas A&M when you were up 17. I get they didn't call. I get the shot clock thing, and Murphy made that shot, but you lost a 17-point lead there. There were a lot of times throughout this year that
I was about to say Hall's getting fouled. Thank you for finally calling it, ref. Holy cow, man. Good Lord. These refs couldn't guess where an elevator was going if you gave them 2 guesses. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, we are beyond gassed. Absolutely, we are. This is what I was worried. This is
0 points in the last 6 minutes. That can't happen. 17-0 scoring run. That is so bad. And he can't hit his free throw. Dude, Hall is so sorry, man. Good Lord.
I think I understand now why a lot of teams did not bid for him, even though he was the leading scorer at 12. I mean, you have to get a stop here, and you've got to score. That's game.
We're done. That's game. That's definitely ball game.
I think that's the dagger. Just an absolute tough year, but a 19-0 run.
Jeez. You just can't let that happen. Like, you have a lead. You let them go on a 19-0
especially after that tech when they're losing composure.
Yeah. Like you had them on the ropes. Yeah, playing 7 guys is fun to cut up. Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
Man.
AU Tigers 2013. Yeah, no, I feel that. My birthday was the night that we got killed by Mississippi State by Hubbard.
The roster isn't as bad as the average coach. Isn't that bad? An average coach has this team at 20 wins, letting a first-year coach take over the team. I mean, I guess you have a point in your first point there that an average coach has them at 20 wins, maybe. Mm-hmm. Letting a first-year coach take the team over could crush a ton of momentum the program had built in basketball. I disagree because it's now been rumored that after this year, a lot of the boosters have put up more money to make us a top 3 roster in the SEC next year. So I don't think it's going to hurt any momentum, but I mean, I can't argue that if Bruce is coaching this team, do we have 20 wins? Probably. I mean, you're probably in the But, I mean, you also – Bashir didn't pan out. Oporum had a freak injury. Walker didn't pan out. Magwood was an issue. It's just, if you go back to last year after the Final Four and I told you we're giving Todd $2.5 million and he's going to be the highest paid premier guy, you probably say, heck yeah, let's do it. He's one of the best in the country.
He does have a point. Pat Adams, Hater 95. Thank you for this. Oh my goodness.
All right, there you go. That should work out.
Hopefully that's the spark right there.
Maybe I'll cause it because I gotta peace out. I'm about to go pick up my daughter from daycare.
What is
you
this?
know, you run that offense with a little bit of pep, a little bit of purpose. Gotta attack, just like this. He's channeling Lou Holtz right now. And then you finish.
That's what we need. That's what.
Oh man, appreciate Trey for stopping in.
Yeah, good stuff. I think we need Brad. I think we need Brad Law pounding the glass like that.
Oh goodness.
You know what's wild? An octopus doesn't just have one heart. It's got 3 of them. 2 pump blood to the gills, and the 3rd sends it everywhere else. Pretty amazing, right?
Pretty amazing, right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I think next year, as far as roster goes, you try to keep Overton and Freeman for sure. Jovic maybe. Everyone else needs to probably like Tahad more than likely is going to go play at UConn or somewhere closer to home, like St. John's, Syracuse, or something like that. That would not shock me. I could see him going to St. John's, but more than likely he's going to end up at UConn just because of that relationship he has with the Hurleys. So,
but I mean, my thing is, Sway. I see a lot of people say you want to keep Sway next year. I don't know that. I don't know how well Sway really fits into this system. I get he's been a bright spot sometimes, but I just don't know how well he fits into the system that Burgo wants to run on offense. And so I'm not fully convinced that you bring out the checkbook to keep Sway based on other offers that I've heard he's going to get from,
Freeman. Apparently, the team we're playing right now apparently is trying to throw money at him in the offseason, supposedly.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean,
he's got everything you need. He just needs to develop more.
He's got you've got 2 years out of Freeman, he seems like a guy that responds well to, Ament's got 23 points. We really needed him to sit out of this game today.
Yeah.
Well, at least we have an early start at recruiting. Yeah. And at least I don't have to feel like I have to put Auburn as my winner in my bracket. I can actually make a serious bracket.
Yeah. Like, I know there's still time left. Like, we could easily go on a little run, but they're not playing like they want to. And it starts now. As soon as I say that, by the way, it was the song. It was the song.
If we win this, if you lose this game, we might still somehow get in because of everyone else being bad. But I personally don't think we should be in if we lose this game.
No, yeah, no, I agree with you 100%. We're just like we know it's at stake and we're not playing like we care. That's what's really frustrating. And you let them go into 7. Oh, turnover. Oh, no, we hand it back to him. Dadgummit.
And to me, he's going to bang that, isn't he? Yeah. It's like the problem too is, I understand the strength of schedule argument, but at the end of the day, you made that schedule. You made that schedule. It's not like in basketball, you schedule those games. You chose to play that hard of a non-con, and it hurts you. It hurts you.
And also, that schedule was probably made before Bruce even decided to, call it a career. You know what I mean?
And there's Sean Hall. Oh. Okay. I mean, they're just not calling anything. They're not calling anything.
No, they're not. My God.
Todd's going to try and play ISO ball here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just too little, too late at this point.
Yeah, we can't even put up points quick enough. Okay, Murph.
We're just going to
fade away.
We're just going to.
Oh, they caught a foul on that? What just happened?
If you hear fortunate son, you're cooked, bro.
No, yeah, Kathy, I agree with you. It's probably made a year or two ago. They schedule these so far out. It's just it's like football.
Some yes. For basketball, some are made in the off season before the season starts. So
yeah, I'm talking like more out of conference stuff, like these tournaments, like these I'm not going to say preseason tournaments, but
I mean the players era. We didn't decide on that until the summer before the season started that we were going to that.
Mm-hmm.
Now we went 2-1 there, so. But Oregon didn't turn out to be the team that we thought they would, and that's where we got absolutely just our manhood taken from Michigan by Michigan. Yeah, I kind of agree. We need to play. I think we do need to play an easier. I think we need to sacrifice some strength of schedule next year to get to the 20-win mark.
Yeah. But also playing a harder schedule helps you prepare for, situations like this. It's just there's two sides of the coin. That's what sucks.
But I mean, look at a team like Texas or like Missouri. You get to 20 wins and you go 10-8 in the SEC, and boom, you're in. And you didn't play a hard schedule at all, but you're playing next week.
Yeah.
The state of this Auburn program as a whole, if you're talking about sports as a whole, no, I don't see the meltdown. Yes, football hasn't been great, but your baseball team is a top 5 team in the country and has consistently been one of the best in the SEC in the past few years. The basketball team has consistently been one of the best in the SEC until this year. So, no, I don't think the state of the program is ready to just like crumble. Yes, do I agree that we could probably use Golish, but I mean, I don't know. I'm not ready for that argument yet. If we turn into South Carolina, I'm ready for that argument. If our football team wins 4 or 5 games, our basketball team is the worst in the SEC, and then our baseball team is one of the worst in the SEC, then I'll listen to that argument.
Yeah. Goodness gracious. Oh, goodness.
They're asking for a review on something. Well, let's see how this review goes tomorrow. Well, in the meantime.
I don't want to play that too much because I don't want to get it. I'm afraid it will get demonetized. But at this point, I think we've already played it enough times to where it would be.
I didn't even think about that. This could be a double tech situation.
I didn't see it. What happened?
Okpara walked right past Murphy's head on purpose to hit him, and then Murphy retaliated with a push. It's probably going to be a double tech here. There it is. He just said double, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Murphy. You don't push the guy there and you get a tech and you get back in this game. But again, see, it's just we don't have winner mindset. They're too emotional. There's no
a lot of me ball. A lot of me ball.
You have to understand in that situation there, don't retaliate. Once he hits you, once he walks past and hits you in the head, you immediately turn to the ref and you say, hey, can we review that? He just walked straight into me.
Yeah.
But I mean, they're not worried about that.
Like I said it, I think it was after it was either Mississippi State or another loss that we should have had. I want to say it was A&M, even though we technically should have won that game with the buzzer beater. Like, it's just a lot of individuals on the team. We're not playing as a team. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, all Amen has to do is put a foot in the paint and it's a foul.
Yeah. We're trying, Bethany. We're trying.
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be a long shot. It just sucks because you were leading going into the half and you looked really good. And you thought, you thought for a second, hey, maybe we can do this, but it's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, you knew it was going to be a long shot. It's just the fact that this team, they just kept, the hope just kept being there. I kind of honestly wish after the Ole Miss loss, they would have just said, nope, Auburn's done. Unless they went out, they're done.
Yeah.
So we didn't even have that.
I'm telling you, the only reason why we were still even in the bubble conversation is because of Florida and St. John's and Arkansas. That's it. They kept winning and it made
that's what's
it just made our wins look better.
It's like this team goes to Florida and looks like one of the best in the SEC, and all of a sudden you're sitting there and you're thinking, oh my gosh, we could win the SEC. We're so good. We could probably be a top 5 team in the SEC.
Good Lord, man.
Amen. Inspired by how Bam got 83. Yeah, it feels a little bit like that. But I mean, on the same side of that coin, the first half of the season, that was exactly how, Keyshawn Hall. I mean, we got the most whistles in the country through the first couple months of the season.
Yep.
I agree. The bubble sucks. Yeah, it does. Whoops. Still don't know how we beat Florida in games, but yeah.
My thing is, again, with the whole Stephen Pearl thing, you got to give him a full year to get the guys there that he wants there, not Bruce's guys. They have 2 different styles of basketball, even though, yes, he was his son, and yes, he was under him as the assistant coach. It's 2 different styles of coaching.
Right.
Oh, we banned somebody?
I didn't mean to. Sorry, whoever that was. I misclicked. I'll tell Kyle. The chat was going too fast, and I meant to remove his comment, and it just slid my mouse down.
Yeah, be sure to tune into the social hour later. Me and Kyle will be on there. Graham is still out. Y'all please send prayers to Graham. I know he'd appreciate it and he'd feel the love. Goodness gracious.
I guess here's the argument now. I mean, are we in or are we out?
Yeah, I don't think we're in. Personally, we're not. We didn't exactly. You can't blow a 10-point lead when you're on the bubble and lose. I just don't think that's the case. Like I don't know, man. Versus quad 1, we are 4-12 with a strength of schedule rank of 4.
We're what?
It said we had a strength of schedule of 4th. And we still can't hit our free throws. Nice. Or get rebounds. Awesome.
Now we're just going to go into a 20. This is just going to be pain.
Yeah.
Will y'all do any lives for baseball, or will we see? There has been some talk to do.
Yeah, we've been talking about doing it. Like we've been talking about doing the last 3 innings potentially. But never say never. I like doing BARNCAST.
I think we should definitely start it off, if not this weekend, with the Texas weekend. I mean, that's going to be a huge series when Texas comes into town.
Yeah,
if Texas and us handle business this weekend, that's going to be a top 5 matchup, if not top 4 matchup.
Yeah.
I implore everyone to go get really familiar with baseball and our team. They do not provide this much pain and depression. In fact, you get to watch a team dominate. And so, yeah. If you like watching Auburn dominate in a sport, go check out baseball.
Yeah. Oh goodness.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think you can boil this down to this team in the lack of assists in the
Yeah, 100%.
It's been me ball from the jump. Is baseball ever on TV or how to watch? So baseball, you typically have to have an ESPN Plus subscription to watch a lot of the games. I know now that we're into SEC play, a lot of them are shown on the SEC network, but the only way to guarantee being able to watch your team consistently is through ESPN Plus. Now,
once we get out of fully out of basketball season, then there'll be more televised like ESPN, SEC Network.
Now,
News, all that.
I'm not telling you this is how it is, but if you go to YouTube, you may or may not be able to find ESPN Plus games being like someone might have the Auburn game up, and you might be able to watch it through there. But not telling anyone to go do that.
Yep.
I have ESPN Plus because I watch just about every baseball game for Auburn and the SEC alike, so it definitely is worth the money.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to do that.
What?
Guy. Some people think they have.
Yeah, there's been
a super chat from
didn't think from the Reverend
Barn Booster. Didn't think Auburn could make a Reverend cuss, but damn, I thought we had this tough season. Steve Pro has a lot of work to do. Where you go always. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I'm not cutting them slack. I think the season is definitely like a D if we were going by letter grade, but yeah. But again, y'all, thank y'all as always for tuning into the BARNCAST. It's been an interesting season. We'll see where Auburn ends up, and again, check out the Social Hour and the other podcast. And as always, thank you for watching. See y'all later. War Damn Eagle always.
All right.